Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Song sung by Devaki Nandan Das Thakur. So, so very beautiful song. Devaki Nandan. So, first of all, I offer glorifications to the feet of all the Vaishnavas of the Vrindavan. Raising of all Mahaprabhu's Nirachara associates I prostrate at their feet. I pray for loving attachment to the lotus feet of all Mahaprabhu's Navadvip Bhaktas. I offer pranam at the feet of all the Mahaprabhu Gauda Desha, Bengali devotees. With upraised arms, I pray to the feet of all the Gauranga Bhaktas, in whichever country they may reside. Holding a straw between my teeth, I submit at the feet of all the servants of Mahaprabhu that were or will be. Those who are going to be out. I have heard their glorification in the Vedas and Puranas, which proclaim that each one of his devotees has the Shakti to deliver an entire universe. Brahmanda Tarikesha. एक एक वैष्णव ब्रह्मांड को तार कर सकता है. Hearing of their glory, I have come with a great eagerness to surrender to Mahaprabhu's bhaktas, who are all patita pavan for sinners like me. Patita pavan, and sinners like me will be delivered. What power do I have to glorify them? But out of my ignorance and unmitigating pride, I do so anyway, thinking myself so qualified. Are we qualified to glorify Vaishnava? No. Even though I am dumb, unable to express their greatness, still my heart is joyful due to my great good fortune that the Vaishnavas have accepted me as their own. And Sri Gurudev has given me Harinam, full of blissful pastimes. Forgive the faults of this fallen soul and make me your servant. They award the perfection of all desires, including freedom from death, and even that rarest treasure not found in this world, Prema. All of one's pure, heartfelt desires will be fulfilled without delay. Devaki Nandan Das, intensely eager for this, glorifies and prays to the Vaishnavas. So Vaishnavas appreciate the Mahaprabhu Bhakta. They are not ordinary. Mahaprabhu Bhaktas, Vaishnavas, who knows who is what after the only time reveal who is what. So you should always appreciate Vaishnavas and one should accept himself as a surrender. So you should surrender to the lotus feet of Vaishnavas. So we should always give this whichever country they are. So they may be worshipped wherever they are. And future they are which are Vaishnavas who are going to come and spread this message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Should all of them should be worshipped properly. So today's Tapas is 6 o'clock. We'll start now. Then final years can sit. Now final years also can appreciate, can tell the glories of other Vaishnavas, because now third years are very less. So we can final years also, because they stayed together for a long time, they also can share each and every devotees. Like So all families can sit. All of you phone level. No one will accept the floors. Subject also. Husband. Assist. We have start. Now, yesterday, maximum vote is glorified all seniors. And it is glorified. All the four devotees. Now, units. We can we all not just stay together. We should see all good qualities of others. How many good qualities you can see, that much we are great. Yeah. The honeybee collects honey part of the flower, just collects that and pushes it. He passes away out of the flower. Just nectar collect shopping. Nectar collects. So we should always stay with devotees, say the good, see the good qualities of other devotees. How much we are glorified, that much pure we are. We should appreciate each other. Nicely, we should not see the faults of other devotees. Okay, so starting today with one devotee, we'll start with Amar Prabhu. No? So Amar Prabhu is a very humble and very jubilant. And also they came from the poor background, but still lot of service attitude, especially purchasing. Right? So yeah, always he is ready to do that service. Yeah, I never felt lacking in that service anytime. Always he himself and also our cook devotee or Dear Bhakta Prabhu, so was very purchasing a lot of times and maximum times Amar Prabhu, all the camps like once we had STW meeting also that time also we were in second year that time. During second year also, yeah, that time we had here 15 days program. That same STW program. So that time was purchasing and all activities were cooking here. So dynamic, but still, in second year only he started serving very nice. Purchasing and all. So his body is like also Hanuman, very tall and thin. He used to sit in the bike and I used to get shocked how many bags he used to keep in the back. Like one cook, one bag. So it was very amazing to see. Um, his Vaishnava qualities are also very. I never saw him becoming angry on anyone, shouting. Have you ever seen? Very humble, all devotees, very simple and very humble, simple, and ready to accept all services and doing vessel washing. I never saw them misunderstanding or anything. They always cooperating. Especially kitchen department is the biggest department where human power, manpower is required. So purchasing department and kitchen department, 24 one balanced very nicely. And for any programs, big programs, festive boys come 40, 50 boys, 60 boys come. Still, they were ready to cook and also purchase vegetables. So we are very grateful to Amar Prabhu and also he got two best jobs. And so placement was very fearful about placements and everything. Workplace placements and you know, in spite of his health concerns, in between he had some health issues, but still he was always in touch with the devotees and taking proper guidance. He was not able to sit also that time. And especially when of his friend Rajesh Prabhu was left, he was still confidently stayed back and started serving Vaishnavas here and not having any doubts or anything, but still very grateful served. In initial days also, when the JSPS and devotees were sharing, Shekhar Prabhu and others, given Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavad. So when he came here, he saw that devotees are staying here and immediately shifted. And he was from directly diploma, second year, and worked very hard for studies and for the parents also. And now very nicely when he was got a job, I said those who are earnest devotees, Grihastha wanting to be Grihastha, every devotee first 1 month salary they should give. The first offering he was ready to give. And he himself called me, told me, we got a first month salary, so what to do? So it's such a nice, wonderful devotee. And, and very confident of his practice. And he's chanting 16 rounds. Very eager for association of devotees also. So we thank Marco for nice, wonderful contribution. And always blissful, always no complaints, never complain on anything. We are just adjusting nature. And all services are done, preaching. We see these two devotees going for preaching and these two devotees for managing internal services, taking care of the second years. It was so amazing. So much service attitude. So we have learned so many things from these devotees. Like four devotees were united by the purpose of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. So it was very amazing batch. Everybody was peacefully cooperating. I never got any tensed, any complaints, serious complaints. Previously, we used to get a lot of complaints. Sometimes anti-preaching. Once we have to introduce nursing Bharati, one of our inmates created a wave dog. Headache, the voice. We have to chant nursing Bharati every day. 5:30 we leave. And devotee stayed in the voice for 1 year and went back to the hostel. So much Haryana. So, yes, all that did we got even during their batch also second year. 18 boys came for STW. Only one boy shift. Imagine. So, our boys' efforts were completely gone. So the whole purpose of the camp is was 18 boys revolted. They used to keep WhatsApp status, everything. Such an awful anti-preaching was there. But this batch of devotees, very humble, tolerant, very cooperative among themselves, served very nicely. So we are very grateful. Pulkit Prabhu, we will start with one more devotee and then we will complete. Ashish Prabhu is not. So our Pulkit is very, very, very humble and always blissful and always smiling in all situations. And when Maharaj, Prabhupada Maharaj was speaking, was speaking with so jubilant. He's Pulkit. While expressing first time I saw so jubilantly talking about some Maharaj is generally serious. He never jokes generally. And I really was speaking about Pulkit, I was so happy with this service. So, Pakka, no salt means no salt, and everything was Pakka. So Maharaj said, everything here was fine. We are serving from 2011. Maharaj never said, I'm very happy or satisfied with Prasad. Maharaj used to always tell something, some problems. So, Pulkit Prabhu got many Vaishnavas blessings. Even Sundar Sham Prabhu also. He's also very powerful product person. Whoever comes to Burma, such people will become melted. so, so then he was going, so we please forgive our offenses, whatever mistakes. Our voice are not so mature. Oh, guys, no, who's that boy? He did very nice service. So we are appreciated, you know. Not so easy to please Vaishnavas. In ashram also, Sundar Shampoo once he was, if you don't like service, you can go, but don't do service like this. Just to come face to face. He never appreciates other people. Sundar Shampoo. He's very strong, very calm. Other means he cuts. Once one devotee, he said, he was appreciating himself. So Sundar Shampoo said, you are glorifying your own stool. Total shock of So such a strong devotee. But after coming here, they were all very pleased and very happy. So even Jugal Chopra was very happy by seeing these devotees. Now Vaishnavas will be very happy when there are more devotees actually there and their preaching is happening very nicely, no misunderstandings, you know, such a nice way. So that pleases Vaishnavas, cooperating among oneself, being tolerant, not complaining, criticizing, everything. So Pulkit Prabhu is expert in his studies also, and you know, spiritual life also, very respectful to the seniors, and whatever he is always ready to do any service. They never said no to any service, especially all these devotees. So Pulkit Prabhu and Shantanu Prabhu, actually because of these two devotees, our preaching got revived. Preaching is the most tension for the superiors. Even till Radhesham, even sannyasis have tension. But sometimes center has to be closed. We have seen so many years, even in COVID, it's so tough time that devotees started preaching so much about hard. In spite of, you see, now last year, past devotees are zero. But then there are no much seniors. Gautam Prabhu, they got after last year. But in spite of the superiors, if somebody has more seniors, they're more fortunate. Because more love and care, so much appreciation for every service we get appreciation and prashad and everything. But when we don't have seniors, two-wheeler patients. So, in spite of these difficulties, these two devotees, especially they brought back our preaching capabilities. Even there in Pune, we were sharing about our preaching and everything. Two devotees and going for preaching, two devotees and maintaining voice, services and everything. That's very amazing to see. So such a balance. So 22 and Shankar, they did wonders. And before passing out, they gave us such a nice, wonderful 8 boys of 7 years. And this year also we are going to bring so many devotees. So this is the actual gift. Otherwise, we are a very humble future devotees. That is the most tension. Money is not the tension. Maybe it will come. But preaching devotees, to get up early in the morning is not so easy to lead all the services is not so easy to. So, in spite of lacking seniors, guidance, seniors if they have, they guide to be like this. They will lead and others will follow. They can see examples and everything. But here, without much seniors help, these two devotees were amazingly preaching. They brought back with a Jagdishwar Ram Bose help combined. This, when preaching is happening, the devotees are so blissful, superiors, the most happy. What all things we can, even whenever Maharajas we go and meet, whatever, Durlava is preaching is happening and now. And every devotee will ask in the ashram. Every devotee, what is your preaching is doing? Who's your preaching? You got some touchmate Vaishnavas can help you. To discuss. Even you may have not seen them, they may have not seen you, but they know your glories. In ashram also, you see, oh, you are so fortunate to have such a Vaishnava preaching nicely, preaching nice happening. So such nicely, they took care of this voice. This year especially we were focusing on Pune project, but still they handled very nicely. No complaints, no problems. So nicely they managed here without. Generally we used to stay here monthly, 15 days we used to stay here. But even Buddhist mission, it was so amazing. We just called and they came. Burhanpur, everybody, all our teammates and everybody was telling Burhanpur is 50% population is Muslim. Whether you can do or not. So we were doubtful. But when these devotees came, Shantanaprabhu, Jayaprabhu, and because the Srivastava, they did miracles. Within 12 days, they distributed 3,000 books. You can see it's affluence per day, 200, 300 books are going. Here, if you go and train, you see how many books, maximum 2, 3, 4, 5, single digit, double digit. Can we see? Rare triple digit, not even double digit. So amazing. So when they are ready, and I saw Prashad was amazing. They came with so tapasya without seat and everything. And after that, Krishna gave such a nice feast. Both are doctors, Mother Mataji and Prabhuji. So amazing they served. They gave their personal room to them. And you, Prabhu, whenever till how many days you want to stay, whatever prasad you tell, you will be ready to serve you. And you can ask them what kind of prasad. Totally business. It's amazing. See how the family people should serve Krishnas. Husband, wife, they are doctors. They used to come 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the night. Early morning, we are ready. We have to go for school. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, we have to reach there. Shower and reach there. They are waiting, and these devotees will come. Shower. So, first time we did school contest. When I was in young, 2011, 12, that time I did. But after that long time we did school contest. It was very amazing, and we got third prize. Let's see. Let's see. It's, 16,000 books. Okay. We could teach. We could distribute. And everybody was appreciating Radhisham Prabhu and the voice devotees book. So, with nice ideas. And this year, because of their mercy, we could get a lot of success, lot of good name, and superiors are so jubilant. So they brought such a nice glory to our voice. Here, temple also are very happy. They are managing generally to manage temple devotees, and here is very tough. Misunderstanding. So, in spite of all these problems, they could lead very nicely. And our Ashish Prabhu also very humble, very tolerant, and very. Instead of lot of chastisements, he never rebelled. This is not so easy. When somebody chastises you, or corrects you, to get tolerant, to remain tolerant is easy. You know that is mentioned, but I saw very good qualities about him. He loves shloka recitation, and he likes shloka book reading. He does very nice recognizing the reading, and always humble. He's ready to serve also. Right? So, a lot of good qualities. You see, all seniors told him about Sattva. So eventually, become wonderful Vaishnava. Is a very humble, tolerant. He never fought with anybody for misunderstanding. Such is a Vaishnava relationship. Two devotees for internal service, two devotees for preaching. Generally, preaching and internal service collide each other. So, but here in our lives, they balanced very nicely. They managed internal services without anything. So it is our internal appreciation. So when they see first year school community, they cannot understand. So they so nice services they have done. This is the difference between wise passing of devotees and see college passing of devotees. But that's sorry, college passing of non-devotees. See, what is the difference? You are seeing? Too nice. So they are balanced all the things, studies and spiritual life very nicely. So this is the difference between non-devotees and devotees, wise and non-wise. So much devotees are always sacrificing. When somebody tells what is the difference between devotee and non-devotee, then see, staying with devotees is a great affluence. Devotees are caring, loving, and a lot of services. So to stay with devotees is such a jubilant part of life, such a Vaishnavas. Now they are going to pass out. So this is a send off in one sense. How they did nice services. So how this year they ship some boys, it will be nice. More devotees, happy devotees. So we thank everybody Ashish Pro, Amarnath Pro, Kritik Pro, and Shantana Pro. They all balanced very nicely. We are very happy for them. After a long gap, we had a Tapas Sapat. Four devotees, Asim was successful. We are successful by staying in association of devotees. And voice uh, and pray for their future, that they remain in association of devotees. It's not so easy. Only by mercy and prayers we can sustain and bhakti. And I aspire for their service attitude. And I thank them all in the second year, third year, final year contributions. They sacrificed all their home visits, especially Pulkit Pro is just only just 1 hour. Every weekend you can go to him. If he has a desire. But hardly he goes to him. In Shantanu Pro is also the only son of his mother, and no father. Can you imagine? No father, no mother, how much she must be separate from son, but still they sacrifice their home result. In first batch I saw Satyajit Pro. 2 years he didn't go home. 2 years. Always thinking about voice. Preaching, taking care of devotees, camps, all these things. So all these devotees, so we sacrificed so much for all of you to take care of you in second year. To make sure that devotees are happy. So we are very grateful, thankful to them, appreciate them. We pray that in future working life is not so easy life. It's till now what we learned is spiritual. Once pass out, it is practical. Because life is very you have to deal with non-devotees and all these things. So we pray for the mercy of Shri Shri Panjivihari, Govita, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, Panchatattva, Prahlad Narasimhadev, Tulsi Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, all Vaishnavas mercy that they remain as devotees, an association of devotees, and continue whatever practices they are doing. So, Hare Krishna. Now we would like to continue. One devotee. So we'll start with Ashish Pro. And here today we'll start. So Ashish Pro, somebody would like to share first, you can share. Okay. So many incidents. I should always share more things. Being with them, serving with them, especially so many things. We should appreciate them. So, one can learn that quickly. Initially, it looks little not shy, but later on, devotees take till 10 o'clock silent. I've seen so many times. It was a lot of time. Okay.
There's a good example of just there. So, actually, as I told yesterday, that they are the very cornerstone of what we are seeing. basically, if you see in their batch, there is no senior, this is almost not any junior, and what is there. And they had no scope of whom to talk, whom to ask for guidance, because generally we stay some days here, some days in Pune, so some crisis happens because after Himanshu Prabhu batch got passed out, they were not reachable because Himanshu Prabhu was very busy in job. When the third year, the situation was second year duties were very new and anti-preaching has happened and severe preaching pressure is there because if they go to fourth year, they will be having placement pressure. So third year is like critical, like a do or die situation. So they have to do services inside. I told you, I was telling they have to do services outside and juniors they cannot take help because in voice we generally don't give any service to juniors and senior nobody is there to ask help. So somehow they maintain. There's so many situations came, so many troubles. Like near before coming to third year only, they had been given services of some altar opening, temple opening. One more duty was there in that batch. So if you see, they were initially three, but now there are four. That devotee went out and two duties came in, one or two in. So generally we see devotee decreasing but not increasing in events. So Ashish and Amarnath through came. Now after that also generally to accustom to voice dynamic situation is a little bit difficult because lot of services are there, but still all four had some mutual cooperation. They had some hits and hats, but they were able to tolerate. They were able to solve them on themselves. And, so one duty I will tell regarding assist to I will start. So assist to we are not expecting him. The story of assist is that once our Dhirva crew who was not there in kitchen. At that time that voice was there. That Purana building which we are not now. So that time I was in the kitchen doing something in the evening time. So two fellows came, and one I think who came to inform me that two hostel fellows have come. They want room here. So I told who has come. We are meet. So at that time, Pulkit was Santana and one more duty comes. He was there. So told who has come. So I told that he has not come actually. We were there. You were there. Hi, you were there. He was there, and his friend has come. I could not remember his because he was very silent. He did not tell anything. His friend was very active. He told ki we want room here only. We don't want to go to hostel. And why are you changing from hostel? What is the problem? They told that a hostel their civil branch was placed in seventh floor of the hostel. So they for seventh floor climbing up, coming down, the lift was also not there. So they were that and they were very fearful of ragging. So somehow that time ragging was there. So they told that we want room here. So I don't thought I thought that Ashish Pro will not shift, but his friend will shift because his friend took the number and we took my number and he told definitely we'll shift, we'll give you advance, and everything we will do, and somehow we will do. So I thought that the good souls they have some chance and they can come. So I did not call them. I called them, but his friend told we will see. That day he told we will surely shift. The next day he told we will see. But after some days, one day or something, 1 2 days, Ashish Pro himself called and he shifted. So I thought that, you were your friend, your two friends were there. So how you individually shifted? Say how you separated from friend? No, I wanted to take association. So we generally Ashish Pro has no MMC for your kind information. He has not attended any camp, no MMC. He does not know about voice club. Something you don't know about Krishna only. But somehow here they thought that ki, there is some good vibration here. I can improve my behavior and attitude. I can give up my bad habits. So here that desire, that some change I can bring. So to leave hostel friend and to come to a new place, we have no idea about it. It's very rare. I had never expected him that he will shift. I thought that his friend will shift. And there were four of them. Actually, they had four roommates. Now also they are in the. He keeps connecting. He gives them prasad also. Sometimes he keeps cultivating them. So the three roommates he has to reject, and he came alone. He came alone and he stayed from second year, third year, fourth year. Initially, he had some issues like what is this process, but from day one, I saw him. He's very intelligent to hear. My God, so such a sharp attention, and he asked doubts. After every class, he was having some doubt. He asked doubts. तो ये ऐसा है तो वैसा है क्यों नहीं है what is this what is that and he has very sound knowledge in philosophy also. And any question you ask regarding book reading or any while taking classes, he can answer. He will give the almost most perfect answer regarding philosophy or something. And he knows a lot, many pastimes because he is very eager to hear. Even in camps also, he is very eager to hear. Because of his mild nature, he can absorb uh, that knowledge. He has one good quality. Anything he likes to do, he will do it very expertly. Like he likes to hear, and he likes also to cook in kitchen. Whatever items he knows, he can do it with. He learned samosa also here. We worked through and everything. We had no experience of cooking, but he had a taste. Vaishnav to speed karna chahiye. So kitchen anytime you want any volunteer, so Pulkit through used to approach assist for. I mean, first volunteer ready without any doubt. So very ready to eager services. Regarding preaching also, when he was going for preaching, so in his batch very less because वो थोड़ा माइल्ड से थोड़ा अच्छे से बोलते थे साधारण वो किसको फोर्स नहीं करते थे बट seeing his nature we are thinking ठीक है कुछ तो करना है and during Utkarsh also he bought boys and now we have Kishan Pro we can we saw Kishan Pro. So Kishan Pro is brought by Ashish Pro. Kishan Pro was very dynamic dude. उनके बैच में वो जिस बैच में टीचिंग कर रहे थे उनके बैच में से एक लड़का जो आया वो है किशन प्रो वेरी वंडरफुल ड्यूटी ही गॉट इंस्पायर्ड बाय आशीष प्रो तो ये मतलब उनका नेचर भी ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर है थोड़ा माइल्ड है अच्छी से बात करते हैं एंड एक्टिव इन सर्विसेज आल्सो so because of his simplicity which Kishan Pro saw and their best mates so the only thing um, one more thing is that whenever he goes home also he comes back on time and he's also very detached fellow Ashish Pro. Something is attached something is very detached and he likes to chant and basically एक एग्जांपल दिया था हिमांशु को ने आई गॉट दैट रिमेंबर एक बार बीट बैग छूट गया था उनको बोला ठीक है और एक बीट से ले लो चैंटिंग कर लो क्या प्रॉब्लम है नहीं ब्रो मेरे को मेरा बीट बैग ही चाहिए so at night he went with bike went brought his beat bag and he chanted so many things are there he also very particular about his things for example अगर उनका अगर आप सामान देखेंगे सब साइज में रहता है नोटबुक फैन टोस्टर और जो भी and he is very meticulous about his things he takes care of the things he writes and furthermore mainly is that why he is able to absorb everything he एक चीज उनको पता है that devotee association is everything although he got so many calls of his friends जब second year में थे आधा इधर आधा हॉस्टल आधा क्या कर रहे हैं very but he never left devotee association somehow whatever be the way be in association and till date he is there rendering all wonderful services any backup service any ad hoc service even if he is sleeping if you ask him he will get up even if he is in hospital he will get up and if you inspire him he will do that service generally what happens devotees tell probably नहीं हो पाएगा दूसरे को देख लीजिए something something he will there and he will never say no and he will do it is one way home he will do and vessel washing kitchen seva anytime you have to pick up any devotee late night he will be there किसी को भी उठाना है रात में लेके आना है, उसको ड्रॉप करना है. He is there every time. Many times when I become late, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, only person who is going to pick me in the station is Ashish. So I am very grateful for picking me late nights because spring used to get late. And so many things are there. Even though he is having some family problems and everything, he's stable here. कभी भी वो family का problem उधर नहीं डालना, getting some induction and everything. So many wonderful qualities is there. And I had actually 4 of them I have nicely chastised also because of some services. Most is assist in one number. Maximum number of chastisements. I was able to put assist to, but he tolerated it. He thought that this is the way by which we have to tolerate, but we never say no. And somehow he said, if devotees are there, I can sustain. That is in his heart. So that nature, if I can imbibe, I want to imbibe one nature. Generally हमको क्या proud होता है that devotee के साथ चल रहा है तो चलने दो, लेकिन when you know that devotee is my only shelter and there is no other shelter, that faith is very very important. So thank you Ashish Pro and forgive me for my offenses. Lot of offenses I have done knowingly and unknowingly. So forgive. So Ashish Pro की जय. Now Amarnath Pro. So Amar Pro also white card entry. We had no idea. Actually, one day Rajesh who was there, yeah. So he told that one of my friend is there. So he wants to, I want to shift him to here. I thought, who is his friend? I thought he is also dynamic fellow. How will his friend be? So I had no idea. I thought, first of all, you first of all bring him here. I will talk with him. Then we will see कि वो पालन कर पाएंगे नहीं, नियम वगैरह ये सब है. सुबह उठना पड़ता है, क्लासेस रहता है. न्यू फेलो मतलब न्यू कुछ तो पता ही नहीं है कि क्या है ना. सो राजेश नो नो ब्रो, आई विल टेक हिज केयर. मैं उनका केयर ले लूंगा. आई विल बिकम हिज फैसिलिटेटर, आई विल गाइड हिम एवरीथिंग. थोड़ा डर लग रहा था क्या करना है इनका. तो आई थॉट ठीक है कोई नहीं है तो किस कोई तो सही. तो टोल्ड हिम दैट let us take him. So day one he came. Rajesh who came, he told that प्रभु आ चुके हैं इनको ले. तो ठीक है आ जाइए. Talk to you what he can do. Let us see what he can do. So he came, we introduced him chanting, he chanted, and we introduced him to class, device session he gave. And gradually, first of all, initially he was very mild, introvert. बहुत मतलब अकेले से रहते थे, किसी ज्यादा बातचीत नहीं, अपना काम से काम करते थे, कुछ चाहिए तो पूछते थे. फिर धीरे धीरे वो सबके साथ मिलने लगे, स्पेशली उनके बैच के साथ कोई थ्रो धीरे धीरे वो मिलने लगे. Then I was feeling that when Rajesh was not there, so I thought कि now he is person who has brought him, he will झटका लगेगा क्योंकि when he left at that time he has just initially come for some for few months, एक साल भी नहीं हुआ था. तो आई थॉट कि इसको तो इतना फेथ कहाँ से आएगा, इसने इसको लाया है वो चला गया तो ये कहाँ से रुकेगा. So I was regularly in touch with him. Are you okay? You have any doubts? Is it okay? Is he polluting you? Is he calling you? Is he threatening you or something like backbiting कर रहे हैं क्या वो इसके बारे में. So he's asking about it. No, bro. I know. I had seen him. He was a dynamic fellow from school days only. Because that Prabhu and he were friends actually, and diploma time. And so he passed out. He came early. He went to Jindal and he had 1 year drop. 1 year drop, or he came after Jindal. 1 year drop. Then he came. So that year was there. So I thought कि अभी क्या करेंगे. Now one more doubt I also had because generally when we shift devotees we take in batch. तो उनका batch का कोई था नहीं और वो थे lateral entry. Lateral entry means what? कॉलेज का कोई पहचान नहीं होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेटर जब फर्स्ट ईयर में कभी लड़का आता है तो उसका ग्रुप बनता है ना, सब नए रहते हैं. Lateral entry fellows are new fellows, new face to the college. वो ज्यादा घुलते मिलते नहीं है लोगों के साथ, क्योंकि वो सेकेंड ईयर में एंट्री मार रहे हैं और फर्स्ट ईयर का ग्रुप ऑलरेडी फॉर्म हो चुका है। तो जनरली उनके ग्रुप के साथ मिलने में टाइम लगता है। एंड फर्दर वो लेटरल एंट्री होकर वो वॉइस में रुक रहे हैं। मतलब वॉइस में जनरली भी आज डोंट रिसीव नॉन डिवोटीज एंड बीइंग गुड गाइडेंस, बट स्टिल ही मैनेज। कभी कभी उनका तकलीफ होता था नोट्स कैसे मांगे, किसको मांगे, टॉपर को कैसे फॉलो करें, जैसे कि so he used to come with so many issues, but he patiently saw resolved all these issues. And जनरली क्या स्टूडेंट्स को पढ़ने का बहुत ही रहता है, एंड धीरे धीरे वो नोट्स लेके खुद से पढ़ाई कर रहे थे। बस fearful कि क्या होगा। His senior was also not there, neither his junior was also there, and he was single fellow from his life. The tension somehow is there, but इसके साथ कभी उन्होंने अपने सेवा में दिक्कत नहीं दिया। फॉर एग्जाम्पल मार्केटिंग जाना है टाइम पे जाएंगे, टीचिंग जाना है टाइम पे जाएंगे, है ना, बच्चों को कल्टिवेट करना है, कैंप में मैनेज करना है, सेवा करना है, कुछ भी वॉइस एक्टिविटीज है, वॉट एवर यू डू, उसको कभी पढ़ाई के साथ कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं किया। और ग्रेजुअली मतलब जनरली वी डोंट सी एनी लेटरल एंटिटीज स्कोरिंग 9 पॉइंटर। इट इज वेरी वेरी रेयर, क्योंकि उनको मेकअप वो एनवायरमेंट से जो आते जनरल ओडिया मीडियम से आते हैं, उसको इंग्लिश में पढ़ के 9 पॉइंटर लाना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है। ही स्कोर 9 पॉइंटर एंड वी आर वेरी हैप्पी, है ना। सो मतलब पढ़ाई के साथ भी, अकेले रह के भी, यू कैन सी दैट इफ यू आर अलोन आल्सो यू कैन टेक इंस्पिरेशन। अकेले रह के भी, पढ़ाई के साथ भी, कंपनी क्रैक करके भी रेंडर ऑल द सर्विस, है ना। सो एंड chanting 16 rounds, and I want to serve devotees more and more, so anything, any seva, like they recently अभी उनको कंपनी जाना था, he was telling कि प्रभु छुट्टी नहीं देते उधर, प्रभु तपस्या करते हैं। So today also he took holiday, and tomorrow also he is there with us. So I today actually he had trained Samleshwari, so I told प्रभु actually क्या उनका अभी इंटर्नशिप चल रहा है, मतलब इंटर्नशिप मतलब उनका हॉलीडे, उनको रिपोर्ट करना रहता है, जनरली हॉलीडे नहीं देते इंटर्नशिप। तो थोड़ा बहाना मारो कुछ, तो हाउ ही एग्रीड एंड उसका टिकट फिर कैंसिल करवाए, टुमारो ही इज प्लानिंग टू गो। सो so many things you can see that about his qualities. Furthermore, उनके घर में भी we had to introduce Krishna consciousness, कैसे introduce करना है। Now recently his brother, he was there, he is so inspired कि उनके भाई, उनके बड़े भाई वृंदावन जाने का प्लान किए थे, तो दिल्ली में थे। he called me one day, प्रभु मेरे बड़े भाई को वृंदावन भेज दोगे, एटलीस्ट कुछ तो भक्ति मिलेगा, किधर से जाएगा, डिवोटीज के साथ जाएगा। I told her, no no, किसी भी अनजाने व्यक्ति से वृंदावन में मिलेगा तो भटक जाएगा। दिस समथिंग यू शुड टेक हिम टू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इस्कॉन, इंट्रोड्यूस, दिखाइए भगवान को, पता बताइए। देन ही टोल्ड मैं आंसू को, आप बताइए कैसे भाई को बना। आई टोल्ड विजिट हिम सम इस्कॉन डिवोटी, इस्कॉन प्लेसेस, इस्कॉन दिखाइए, फिर इफ टाइम परमिट्स देन यू कैन गो टू वृंदावन। कहाँ कहाँ ले सकते हैं। ही इज ऑल्सो वेरी ईगर टू जॉइन हिज फैमिली मेंबर्स, ना। वो मायापुर के बारे में पूछ रहे थे, इफ आई कैन ब्रिंग माय फैमिली मेंबर्स टू मायापुर एंड एवरीथिंग, ही वाज गेटिंग डिटेल्स एंड ही वेंट आल्सो ना। हाँ, he went with his family members to मायापुर। तो जाके मायापुर दर्शन करके, मतलब सोच रहे हैं ना, जब कृष्णा इज एक्चुअली रेसिप्रोकेटेड इन हिज लाइफ, जिस जो उसके लाइफ में ज्यादा तपस्या होता है उसके साथ भगवान बराबर रेसिप्रोकेट करते हैं, है ना। एंड ही वाज वेरी टेंशन अबाउट जॉब, क्योंकि जनरली एलई स्टूडेंट्स को जॉब में बिठाते नहीं है, मैक्सिमम कंपनीज रिजेक्ट। और उसके बाद उनका मेटलर्जी था, मेटलर्जी में जॉब कितना आता है। तो बट जिधर भी गए, जहाँ पे भी हाथ मारा, ही बस, and हमने 100% देके we got one after another job. So very nice. So lot of things are there, not go. Many devotees are glorifying his dynamic services, marketing service and everything. He used to bring, मतलब एक गाड़ी में आगे सब्जी पीछे सब्जी, उसके पीछे लटका के दो बैग। Actually they are trained by Himanshu only. He used to bring like that. बट हमारे को वो परंपरा फॉलो करते करते पूरा सब्जी का बोरा के ऊपर बोरा लेते लेते, अरे one man, he used to go single-handedly also sometimes to buy sabjis, and he's very expert in bargaining. I used to इतना है उतना ही करना है, then he used to bring and he used to report क्या है, तो कितना सब्जी किस लाया, Very go. So now Pulkit throw. So Pulkit throw starting day. मतलब when I came to Utkarsh, their Utkarsh, Santana Pro and Pulkit Pro Utkarsh. So I was in Brentford. So the only devotee I had hope who can shift is Pulkit Pro. किसी भी चीज के लिए ना नहीं है, jolly है. And I came to know in Utkarsh only that this fellow knows cooking. बहुत अच्छा है. I asked him what all things you like. He told I like to cook. I know very many items. आपने cooking किया है? हाँ मैंने cooking किया है. पिछले days में उसके बाद में. So in home also he cooks. And I thought okay, at least if he comes, at least some kitchen fellow is there, then one big support for our boys. So that time he used to come for morning program, camps. कभी भी मना नहीं करते. कैंप हो कुछ भी हो सबसे पहले आने वाले पूछ कुछ डाउट नहीं, कुछ जाना है, कब जाना है, कैसे जाना है, क्या करना है. ऑलवेज जॉली टीचिंग के लिए, सर्विसेज के लिए. एंड किचन इज हिज लाइफ. He gives lot of time to kitchen and he likes to feed devotees from heart. And after that, because of his nature to feed, he has preached like many devotees have told about Pradhan Saraswati Maharaj, Siddhaswami Prabhu, and many of our Gurlavas inmates are fond of his cooking items. Once he did pizza also in our oven. So the day one he actually इतना उनका इंटरेस्ट है, जिस दिन पहले पहले दिन आया वो ओवन, तो उन्होंने खुद से हाथ से बोला प्रभु जी मैं पिज्जा बनाना चाहता हूँ. That day he made pizza and everybody of us liked it. खुद ही मतलब कोई विदाउट सपोर्ट सिंगल हैंडेडली वो सब्जी काट के वो मैदा का वो ये बना के डो बना के उसको रख के देख के टाइम करके काट के ऑफरिंग करके सबको दे रहे थे अपने हाथ से पिज्जा. So much is there in his heart. He wants to feed devotees, and after that, many times he had to only because he was given the interest of morning program, he had to do sometimes services single-handedly. Even there were days very single-handedly he has to do altar cleaning, temple level cleaning, and everything. But he never said no. फिर भी time पे उठते थे. I was seeing some days, and I think some of them were outside or somebody had gone home. और उनका घर इधर रह के भी वो कभी जाते नहीं थे. मॉर्निंग में भगवान को उठाना है, टेम्पल वर्क नहीं करना है, जॉब करना है, क्लासेस अरेंज करना है, वो को बताना है. So many days, when I recently only Santanu Prabhu had chicken pox and Amar Prabhu had gone, Mrs. Prabhu was not well. So single-handedly he did all morning program activity. कोई complain नहीं. सुबह उठते थे, पूरा झाड़ू मारते थे, भगवान को उठाते थे, पोछा मारते थे, बैठते थे. Then he used to go and wake up the devotees. भगवान डिवोटीज को उठाना भी उनका दायित्व था. तो जूनियर्स को उठाते थे और उनका ये करते थे. तो mm, yeah, and one more thing is that कि recently because in their batch we had no idea किसको क्या सेवा देना है. So उनके बैच में जो भी सेवा आया है वो है एडहॉक, किसी के ऊपर भी लादा जा सकता है. I was like, because we don't know what to whom to give what kind of service. So even though जनरली किचन वालों को हम थोड़ा टीचिंग के लिए पीछे रखते हैं, लेकिन किचन वाले होके भी हमने उनको टीचिंग में आगे रखा था और कुछ ऑप्शन नहीं. And there were sometimes he had to do MMC Prasad, he had to go for teaching, he had to come back, he used to study, score good marks, and at the same time next day rise for morning program. आप समझ सकते हो कितना टाइट है. So we can estimate the level of sacrifices they have done. And one after another, they had boiled themselves, pushed their limits. And during camps also, I will practical situation. Camp maybe every camp is their first time experience. Second year में ड्रामा करना है, किचन मैनेज करना है, बच्चों को उठाना है, कैसा करना है, क्या करना है, कोई सीनियर नहीं. उधर ही ऑन द स्पॉट उनको ट्रेनिंग चल रहा था, कैसे करना है, कैसे उसको बताना है. कल के बच्चा प्रॉब्लम करता था, बच्चा भाग गया, कभी कैंप के आधे से बच्चे भाग जाते थे. हाँ फिर उनको लाओ, फिर उनके लिए प्रसाद बनाएंगे, बच्चे मना कर देते थे हम नहीं आएंगे. तो so many things they had. So yes, so these are all the qualities appreciation. है ना? So thanks. Yeah, thank you, Pulgi, for all your good qualities, endeavor, and all the good things you have done in voice. किसी मतलब हर एक डिवोटी के अंदर एक क्वालिटी इनबिल्ट है, किसको किचन अच्छा है, किसको मार्केटिंग, किसको डीटी, किसको प्रीचिंग. So they are, we all should see and inspire from them. It's not a matter of they are now passing out, so it's not a matter that they will stay a very long time with you. They will less time. At the same time, we should see that the pass out stage is the testing stage. मतलब ऐसा हो कि वॉइस लाइफ अच्छा हो गया ड्यूटी के साथ, पास आउट लाइफ इज हाउ मच यू आर सिचुएटेड सेटेड इन कृष्णा कॉन्शियसनेस, है ना? So that is the point. Now real test will begin once you pass out, because it is told that as soon as you go out of voice, the mind is waiting to test you. She will put challenges, she will put obstacles, and we have to see that how better we can evolve and all these things. And furthermore, main thing is that never leave devotee association. Yeah. Situations will come, situation will go, and sometimes it will be good, sometimes it will be bad, sometimes it will be worse, sometimes it will be nightmare. We can never expect this will happen, but don't leave bhakti. Prepare your best, and expect the worst. This is the situation. Working life means you have to prepare. जितना voice life में जितना आपका सेवा हुआ है, purification हुआ है, वो सब working life में test होता है. How much you are consciously self. So yes, around 7 o'clock. So when things are there, and also I have chastised both these devotees also, Amarnath through, Pulki through many times, several times, because of service, because of some problems, but they had tolerated. They had tolerated, they had expected, they had done more than expectation. And therefore, I am telling that this batches, pushed their limits. We are not expecting, but they have done much more than what we can expect. So, we pray that you all be situated in Krishna consciousness, and I pray to the Lordship, that they bless you all, so that in any of the worst situation, you can always remember devotees and his and Lord. So this is the only point you can connect with them, and everything will go fine. So Bhakti Prabhu ki jai. So now one devotees can tell. Generally, you can tell some special notes, special events, just thanks, appreciation. There. So we will do it fast because इसके बाद वो लोग भी बोलने वाले हैं. Who is going to speak? Tanman Bro. Okay. जिसमें मैंने गार्लैंड नहीं किया था yesterday. वो लोग नहीं थे yesterday गार्लैंड. और you all can sit. We wait there for the review. So we'll start with Tanman Bro, and please थोड़ा लाइन टाइम लिमिटेड है, तो वी विल कीप करताल आल्सो. करताल टाइमर पे रहेगा. करताल टाइमर मींस योर ये आपको एंड करना है अभी, ठीक है ना? वो तो बहुत लेट होता है. ओके, मैं बताऊंगा. हरे कृष्ण तन मन धन। ये सब चीजें ये सबसे बोलना है।
So first of all, I would like to thank Rosie. So first of all, I will say regarding all four of them, the thing is here is that I have spent about 6 7 months over here, and after attending the first Sankalpa camp and as the frontiers, right? So seeing that Prabhuji's all these Prabhujis were able to manage means bring 47 boys in their last year. I cannot even imagine how they were, how much endeavor they had put in. And after that, that's the thing. And after that, the now, for example, Spruti camp is going on. Spruti camp is going to happen. And last year, the problem was that at that the same time, Fest was also there. And even then, they had brought 25 boys. And this time, even though we are having 20s, we are unable to bring 20. Means reluctantly, we have brought 23 boys. And even after that, uh, there is no there is holidays and there is no special program. So just how much endeavor they had put in. That's fantastic. So first of all, I will start with Ashish Bru. So uh, although I haven't known Ashish Bru for a long time, so uh, after as Prabhuji has mentioned yesterday that Ashish Prabhu is so calm and composed, I have also seen that, and it is also true. Sometimes I had certain personal questions regarding certain matters. So regarding that, Ashish Prabhu answered them very quick, means in a manner that I was pleased to by their answers. And also, one special thing I would like to mention that Ashish, or my means whenever Ashish Prabhu used to go to home after returning back, he always used to share his prasadam with us. Means, whether he would bring fruits, otherwise, I mean, mixture and all of that, he always used to share. So I am extremely grateful for that, Prabhuji. Correct. And after that, Amarnath Prabhu, after means, first of all, I was brought to the voice by Amarnath Prabhu and Pulkit Prabhu. And although Amarnath Prabhu didn't used to speak at that time, but after it coming to the voice, Prabhuji means, Prabhuji is so jolly that whenever we are in the means study slot, and after the end of the study slot, Prabhuji used to joke so much, means I was in tears with laughter. Also, Prabhuji means Prabhuji is always all means. I mean to say is that although Prabhuji didn't knew me very much. Me, or Prabhuji, whenever I used to ask me any kind of question, Prabhuji always used to answer. And I have seen that since, as Prabhuji has mentioned that during there was a interview examination at that day, I had gone with Prabhuji for the market. I had seen means he had interview exam after 30 minutes, but even then he had gone for the market, means such kind of endeavor is very difficult to have. Thank you, Prabhuji, for your. After that, Pulkit Prabhu, it is due to your mercy that I am here. So, first of all thing is that, as you all know, Prabhuji, that after coming to voice, I used to first stay in the drop you. So, at that time, first I used to sleep with Pulkit Prabhu. So at that time, as you know, the environment of Robbie, that waking up over there at time is very difficult. So I used to imagine that how is Prabhuji waking up at 4 a.m. and even then he is able to come here at that time. And even till this day, Prabhu is never late. Prabhuji is never ever late for the Mangal Aarti. I mean, for the morning program. After that, Prabhuji cooks very, very good prasadam, as everyone has mentioned. And I feel extremely envious to Tipati Prabhu, as he had said that after coming up the oven, he had ate the pizza and that cookies. Means I feel extremely envious to him. So that's all. And Santanu Prabhu. So although I didn't know Santanu Prabhu very well, but after coming to us, Prabhuji was very, very, very cooperative. Means yes, you know that I was means I was also kind of a wildcat entry. So Prabhuji, he was very cooperative. At that time, I was not able to means interact with others very means comfortably. But Prabhuji always used to talk to me and always used to ask me, "Is there any problem? Are you facing any problems?" At that time, Prabhuji was very, very, very polite. And after that, I have seen now that the all four of them are putting so much effort, but especially Shantanu Prabhu. Shantanu Prabhu has been means accounting. He has been doing accounting, then preaching, then handling voice, and after that, as Prabhuji has mentioned that if any mistake has been committed by us, means for example, sometimes I used to wake up late, so in the for the morning program, so especially Prabhuji was chastised for that. So I feel sorry for Prabhuji. I'm extremely sorry for that. And from now on, I promise that I will wake up early. And also one more thing, as Radheshyam Prabhuji has said that it is easy to wake up early in the morning, but it is very, very, very difficult to sleep by 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. So, but I have seen that most of the days Prabhuji would be in his bed by 9 p.m. or at max 9:30. So that kind of effort means all of the job means all of the seva he has to do. And after that, he used to go to the bed and he was completely asleep by then. So, Prabhuji, that kind of endeavor I also like to have. So, please have some mercy upon me. Hare Krishna. That's it.
Krishna. So starting from Ashish Root. So if I want to define Ashish Prabhu in one word, then I will be defining so kind devotee, and he is so transcendental that I never imagined because when I remember one incident, I was not prepared for the AutoCAD operation, which I have to submit next day. And 9 o'clock, I went to Ashish Prabhu and asked for operation in the project, and he said, I can make the project whole night for you. And that was like unexpected. I was going to sleep and I was asking for the project to assist you. No, so but I say that no, it's okay. You can find in your laptop. If it is there, then I will copy that and it's going to the teacher. So he give his copy and I got 9 out of 10 marks from his project. I haven't prepared. He is very helpful and like Kannan Bro said that whenever he go home, he bring prasadam from Bhubaneswar. That was very delicious prasadam, like mixtures, biscuits, and cookies also. He also bring fruits for us and give fruits. It was very kind. And sometimes when I feel distressed, like for pressure of college, he always jokes like anything, and he always makes the environment like if you will not feel any distress at all. He is so humble and there is no words to define him. And next, going towards the Amarnath group, he is like a shelter for me. I don't know what is the connection with the Amarnath group. Like, he's from my native place, so I have some special connection. He's very supportive, and whenever I get trouble, he always supports, always advises. And special event what I got from Amarnath Prabhu when I was going from marketing for first time with Amarnath Prabhu. And I saw he was loading in a bike like anything in the bike. The bike is loaded in good condition and he was loading. And like he was managing the bike and he was loading in the backside of bike when where I am sitting and this was unexpected. He is a very humble devotee. I never saw devotee like this. And next going to Pulkit Bro. Pulkit Bro is very kind. I never saw such kind devotee. He always smiles. And a special event I have observed in Pulkit Pro, whenever there was a vessel washing with Pulkit Pro, it was like he will not give opportunity to, if you are late, if he will not give opportunity to wash vessels. He will do the service by own. He will not give any seva to you if you are late
or he will always do it all seva by his own. He is very cooperative, and also Prasad. Whenever I have to eat something special thing, I always go to Pulkit Road, and after that I go to Ashish Road for Kakera Vita. Yeah, Ashish Road makes very good Kakera Vita. In Pulkit Road, he is like an all rounder. He makes very good prasadam. Then coming towards Santan Bro, I was in the voice because of Santan Bro. After Spruti, he is very actually he is very convincing. He convinced like anything. Like after Spruti, I have decided not to attend Mayapur because of some price issue. But in first side only he convinced like anything. I gave him money, and because of that, I am very blissful that such devotee helped me a lot. And also in a study slot, he helped me in study slot, waking up in maintaining sadhana. He helped me a lot. And Prabhuji, like said, these devotees are four pillars of our voice. And lastly, I would like to say, if I have committed some offense, then please forgive me.
Hare Krishna Guruji. First of all, thank you for everything, and very special thanks to Santanu Prabhu for bringing me here. Because of Santanu Prabhu, I am here. Otherwise, I would have been hostel and doing something mystery, anything like this. Because of thank you, Prabhuji. Because of you, I am here, and I not seen anyone like him. He's just means he never miss a single minute also. When he comes from college, puts his bag, take his laptop, and do all the work. We come from college and we waste our time in puzzle part, we find that. But I have never seen Prabhuji wasting a single minute also. Prabhuji, so that's why Prabhuji is completing his studies, all work, all seva, in spite of this much seva, he is doing everything very perfectly. And I learned many things from Prabhuji, especially in the book distribution time in Burhanpur. Prabhuji is managing so nicely this Lakshmi matter. I have seen the Lakshmi is coming from there, books are going, this, that. I also hectic. Prabhuji explained me some little thing only. I said, Prabhuji, how you are managing all the things? There are so much things to manage, and you are managing so nicely. This how Prabhuji, I now also I am very motivated. And many times when I'm distressed, I feel very sad. I go to Prabhuji, I ask Prabhuji, this is happening, that is happening. Prabhuji explains very nicely, and after that, I become very jolly. Because of Prabhuji, I am very stable. And many times I had given trouble to Prabhuji. बहुत बार को परेशान किया हूँ, बहुत कुछ बोला हूँ. So because of what that, I'm very sorry, Prabhuji. And next, Pulki Prabhu. Pulki Prabhu is for defining Pulki Prabhu. Everyone is in three gunas, but Pulki Prabhu is always in Sattva, always mode of goodness. I think Prabhu is always smiling. Anything happens, Prabhuji, okay, chalega chalta hai. Prabhuji smiling and everything. And one thing I noticed in Prabhuji's weakness is that, like a mother, whenever the prasadam gets over, Prabhuji cooks for the devotee. This might be a single devotee, but Prabhuji cooks for him. Prabhuji gives him prasad. और कभी कभी prasad खत्म हो जाता है. I mean, the nice prasad, which is tasty, it is little, and some other thing is there. So Pulki leaves that, which is tasty, and it takes woody or something different and leaves it for other devotees. I like it very much, Prabhuji. Yeah. Prabhuji sacrificed so much for us, and whenever we used to we don't like prasad, we used to eat another thing. We go to Pulki and we ask, can we make? Can Prabhuji, you can have. Prabhuji never says no. Roji also said yes. Let's go and let's make. Let's say no. Thank you, Roji, for all your things. Now, Amarnath Roji, I had noticed in camp, Roji is very much enthusiastic. Roji does all the work very nicely. And especially the bargaining, auto bargaining, I had noticed, Roji do very nicely. When हमेशा auto bargaining book करते हैं. He bargains very nicely. In my guess, I learned many things. I always stand near Roji and hear what Roji is speaking to the auto driver. And marketing seva, all I said about marketing seva, there is nothing to say more about that. It was very nice. Because of you, we are eating the sadam every day. When Roji is there, Roji is bringing vegetables nice and we're eating so much. And आशीष तो भी ऑलवेज इज जॉली जब भी कोई प्रॉब्लम होता है तो जी मैं अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है कैसे करेंगे इतना सारा प्रॉब्लम है अरे क्या हो गया प्रॉब्लम ही तो है चला जाएगा प्रॉब्लम इज ऑलवेज लाइक दिस क्या हो गया प्रॉब्लम ही तो है मींस प्रॉब्लम इज देयर बट व्हाट हैपेंड प्रॉब्लम इज ऑलवेज देयर रोजी इज वेरी जॉली रोजी एंड व्हेनेवर वी वांट टू मेक समथिंग स्पेशल रोजी ऑलवेज मेक चिप्स रोजी चिप्स आर वेरी मच डिलीशियस रोजी मिक्स एवरीथिंग पुट many things and Roji make very nice chips and produce the kakra pita. I love it so much and I ate only one time. So I want one more. Thank you, Roji, for all your things. Everybody has said many things about you, but more I will say. And I pray to Lordship that you wherever you go, you always be in association and you always come and visit boys regularly. So we could also get the association of yours. Thank you, Roji. And I aspire to become like all of you, especially like Samit Prabhu, where he never waits a single minute and how he handles everything very nicely. He's a very humble and tolerate बहुत करते हैं प्रभु जी बहुत देखा हूँ प्रभु जी को कितना डिवोटीज परेशान करते हैं इधर से वो बोल रहा है वहां से वो बोल रहा है यहाँ से ऊपर से प्रेशर है बट प्रभु जी टॉलरेट एवरीथिंग एंड in spite of everything प्रभु जी कभी गुस्सा से बात नहीं करते never says anything प्रभु जी always speaks in harmony and this time only Prabhuji wants to go home, but there was no one. So Prabhuji sacrificed the home visit, which was important. Prabhuji told it was important. I have to go, but Prabhuji didn't go. And what more Prabhuji? कितना बोलूं जितना बोलूं उतना कम है. I can't speak more also. Thank you Prabhuji for all your efforts and thank you. Please guide us further. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. First of all, Lord Harival for all the Prabhujis sitting before there. Starting from Ashish Prabhu. I had come in the association with Ashish Prabhu in the Utkarsha camp only. And before that, we had not associated. I have not associated with him much, like only in the camps in Sankalpa and Spurti camp. He was doing the services. And I was thinking, who is he? And he doesn't even know me, and he is doing everything for me. And but in the Utkarsha camp, 1 year we had gone to Baleshwar, Kirchara Gopinath Mandir. After returning from there, he was sitting behind me, sitting aside me, telling me that he was not also attending that camp, but he shifted the voice. He was very much blissful after shifting the voice, and you should shift the voice. And this was there. I think yes, I should shift, and that was to my consideration. I thought very much, but didn't express this to anyone. And in the voice, he is always in helping mode, like bringing someone from the stations, bringing someone from the station and helping others in the kitchens and innovative ideas for the cooking. Coming to Amarnath Prabhu, I have not personally talked with Amarnath Prabhu very much in the voice. Even after remaining so many days here, we are not conversant with each other, but like in the word Ohetuki Apratiyato. Ohetuki means without any return of result. He has done so many things for us, like we have not conversant. I have least conversation with Amarnath Prabhu, but he has done so many things. Like, and he is a good learner from others, like from anyone, from even the juniors or seniors. He is a good learner and learns everything even without any hesitation. And then he is the marketing charge, like everyone said that he will do all the services very nicely. And He's very expert in the Mridanga, in the Kartar. He's very expert in Kartar. And I'm learning from him in that Kartar, in the way of learning. And coming to Pulkit Pro. Pulkit Pro is like always in the mood of goodness and blissful, always smiling face. How one become very cool, calm in such a difficult situation. Like today he had the GD group discussion with the company, but he could not join the meeting due to technical problems. But he was not he had not much problems in his mind, and coming to Santan Grove. Because of Santan Grove only, I am here, starting from the Sankalpa camp to Utkarsa camp. I was not very much convinced with the convinced with coming to uh, camps like why to go to camps like go to so far. But when Shantanu talk with me, what was that connection? I don't even know. I could not say no to it. And in my hostel life only, he made me the glory judge for coming Mangala, for coming the MMC camp. Uh, for that only, I have to join the MMC camp. Uh, I have to join the MMC camp, and after that, he gave me the service of calling the boys, my batchmates for Mangalarti. Even I don't come. I used to tell others to go to the Mangalarti. And in the camp, he personally talked with me very nicely for the for coming to sitting to boys, and he personally took care of me. Personally took care in the boys. I am the roommate of him, and I see how punctual he is in his studies, and his in his laptop. If you will see the Excel file, you will be going mad. Like so many files are there in red color, blue color, green color. So much things he is managing. Is the also is the preaching coordinator, overall coordinator of our secure club in the college. So it is a very, it is a burden, but no, it is not a burden, it is a devotional service. It is devotional service for the Lord, like service for the happiness of the Lord he is doing. And all the poor devotees are, they are, they have only one third year in our club, in our voice, and they are doing so much services since so long, like for 3 years, only single-handedly the washing the vessels in the night. And we are washing in our second year, so we are washing it is what we wash for 45 minutes, 30 minutes. They are washing single-handedly, so they are doing so much things for us, and very good.
My humble observation. I am so significant, but I am doing so many mistakes on this board devotee. If I do any mistake, then please forgive me. that is true. He's people have said that Assis Prabhu is defined by one word, that is calm and cool. He is so calm even in night time, any time. Whatever time we call to Prabhu, please can bring Prabhu is coming. So can you please go bring to a voice? He never says no. In night time, even 1 p.m., he can ride in the NH road, the bike. He's so eager, his eagerness so wonderful to serving the Vaishnavas. Then he is specially Elon from he's making for juice in the Smriti camp. He making he and Pulki through and Dornapati through making so beautiful juice. And also Utkarsh camp also he is making juice for the devotee. Now even devotees who are still in the voice and not in voice, he also remind this juice. He is always detached because in one time I see after the Sankalpa camp the room are so dirty, but even he after Sankalpa everyone will be one take rest because so pain, body is pain, so he never says I now go please I take some rest now. So he's cleaning in this mat now in this floor. No need to clean. Even nowadays, sometimes I see he's here. He's in the staircase. Sometimes I see here we give it some. Sometimes the water also leak from that thing. But he's detached from sleeping. Whatever we eat or whatever we sleep, we can sleep. At which moment that is not made. And sometimes I see in the some Burhanpur book distribution now. Yesterday, day before yesterday, we are also going to Raulkela. He is always वो 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 भूल गए थे मोबाइल लेना और पैसा लेना, बट वो क्या हो गया उधर पेट्रोल उधर संबलपुर सिटी उस टाइम संबलपुर सिटी में ही खत्म हो गया वो पेट्रोल। वो उनके पास पैसा नहीं है, वो मोबाइल भी नहीं है, बट he is never reclaim that I am pro you are doing such things. They are so humble. We should be we want to learn from him how to cooperate with these things. I have sometimes our mind also not do like that. We are arguing, so please give me mercy. Then to Amar Prabhu, he is always in a jolly mood. One time when returning the vegetable marketing, one time then the red scooty with no helmet and we are pets have no tilak also there, but uh, the police will be kept case us. The in the scooty one aloo packet aloo full packet 25 kg and all these vegetables are there. His leg is outside in the bike. I am also sit like that. But the police, when I see the police, I am so afraid. I never say in the front to face to the police. So, but he is managing such a thing. He asked us to all these things, but nothing will there in my in our details. In our time also class is going on in the senior book reading taken by Another given pro. So we have I am so frightened, but he's never frightened in this such case. He is doing then once I heard from in he's not now in exercises in Kirtan. I heard he is in the fourth, fifth class. Also, he also participate full day, 24 hour in Sankirtan movement in the Nam Sankirtan movement in the village. He always even the study is there, but he is not going to the tuition. He is going to Nam Sankirtan for participate the Nam Mela. Then Pulkit Prabhu is our so dear most devotee. Even some devotee are reminding again and again. We also pray to Lord. We also want how please give me mercy. I can also proceed like this. Then Pulkit Prabhu is I see in the exam time also he never late in the morning time. He also complete his 16 down in the morning time. He also even sometime he starts the Shiksha has to come in the particular time in the even exam time. He never miss like that. And in the exam time he also do the literacy, visualizing and he never late in this time and he is Nayak Sega Pro is so friendly with Pulkit Pro. Once upon a time in the Nityanantradasi, no provisions are there, but Jagdishaman Prabhu he said that tomorrow will Nayak Sega Pro is going. He took you take to the Pulkit Pro. But I called to Nayak Sega Prabhu. He told you told the Pulkit Prabhu he made cake, the special cake he know. I said that Truly can please say what are the ingredient I want. He said that not need I can take you to you take it to Pulkit Prabhu. He can proceed. He can do everything. He know everything. He is so attached with deities and decoration. Even he's decorated the lordship in the Puri Bhais. Uh, the beautifully decorated the Lord and he's so calm and cool. He's always in the mood of goodness. Even he study in the goodness things, goodness mood. He read small time, but he also 9 pointer in all rounder in our boys. Boys like not it not is not too easy to bring 9 pointer because in the he do at a time in one day morning program evening study slot preaching with MC Prasadam. Also he is cooking itself because cooking itself is the so much difficult thing because sometimes if not if the devotee not want to eat that may be thrown out the to give the cow but it is so costly so he many such things are so difficult so he also distributed one Bhagavatam set, not one two Bhagavatam set, Chaitanya Charitamrita and Chaitanya Bhagavat to it's so jolly in emphasizing in book distribution. I pray to the Lordship and with him, please give me mercy. I am not emphasizing in book distribution, so please give me this mercy. And we come to Santan Prabhu. Santan Prabhu is, I see, he is so determined. Radheshan Prabhu is told that whatever do, if we do one thing at a time, with focus, then the work will be completed as soon as possible. A little time you can complete it. So, Santan Prabhu always says, if you complete your round in morning time, then your day will be jolly. If you the starting will not complete in the morning time, then you are even staying the bias, even you are doing everything starting because but your chanting round is not completed, so you are like distress mode because your round will be not completed. Then that habit will be going on. After the habit will be in the body, then our distress and frustration will be come down. He always communicate in such a thing that we are distributing in the book distribution, we are not distributing such things. But this person only, he took this book, but from him, but we are not distributing this book from, because the communication and the purity is there. So, uh, uh, in the Burhanpur book distribution, I see, and in the every book distribution, he never let sleep after 9:30. But for the dedication of his spiritual master and Prabhupada and Krishna, he took his time at 11:30, like that. For the pleasure of the Guru and Krishna, he ready to his sleeping, his sleeping time. But he never, even he sleep at the late time also, but he never let on the particular he never let in the morning time. Even sometimes I see even some devotees are not coming in, also not there in the voice. He also do the morning program in 100 mode, and he talk the faster voice is like as a the senior brother. When he talk with the senior past juniors, he think that we think that really our brother is talking with our friends, is guiding us in such a manner that he is want to how to please his guru and spiritual master. Now he is taking initiation from His Holiness Bhakti Ashram, and Pulkit Guru is taking a initiation from His Holiness Gauranga Sarkar Maharaj. So these are the all these four devotees, the pillar of our Bulla. So now a time. So I pray to Lordship, please bless us and him. After the passing out, he can be associated with Lordship and Guru and Gauranga by the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga. We also save and protect, because when the communication will be aligned with by the parampara, then we can stay with line. Because if the parampara will be cut out, then we cannot meet with we cannot meet the real our goal. Thank you, bro. If I do any mistake, please forgive me. Thank you. Thank you.
Now we have to give some time. You tell about each other around the 10 years. Then we will start Sapat. Two minutes, one devotee. Quickly, without. Hare Krishna. So first thing I would like to thank, I'll start from Tapas only. I like to thank all the devotees to be there in my life. I'm very, very grateful. I guess if they were not there, in short, if I say I've learned a lot from them, then I would like to take prayers from that. I would like to request them to keep guiding and helping us and share in association, give their association to all of us. I know it might be hard wherever there, it might be hard to connect, but I would request if that is okay. When it comes to aspiration, yes, I'll start one by one. I would like to aspire that I can read 1% as Shishu reads the books of Prabhupada and hears lectures very attentive, like Prabhuji told. Even if I read 1% of that, I guess I can learn a lot. And from Amarnath Road, the way he does services very enthusiastically, even if 1% of that I can do, that would be very helpful. I guess I can serve many. And from Pulkit Guru, aspire that someday I can also cook like him and make tasty food, prasadam for
all the devotees. And Sandhya Bro, he has always helped me, guided me, and I'll be honest today, I'm not performing well materially, but whatever I'm performing, that is because of maybe Sandhya Bro, or else I would have left Bulla, I guess, whatever the situation was with me. And appreciation, when I'll come from appreciation, I've already done. I'll not take much time because other devotees have not told anything. But at last, I would like to pray on all to all the four devotees. Rojis, at any point of time, if I have given any trouble or caused any problem to you, please, please, please forgive me, Roji, please. Hare Krishna. Roji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, all the senior devotees, all the four pillars of our Bulla voice. All devotees are simple, humble, caring, and helping in nature. First, Santanu Prabhu is very straightforward. We generate strictness in mind to do all services and spiritual activities. He is very punctual in his study and all the service activities. And he convinced the boys and devotees very easily. And he making also laugh with us. And then Pulkit Prabhu, he is very innocent and simple, very simple, and always smiling in every situation. He solved the all kitchen programs like राइस खत्म हो गया है, दाल खत्म हो गया है, सब्जी नहीं है. He helping he helping us in all situations. And Amarnath Prabhu, he is very enthusiastic in all the services like marketing, and he is very expert in Kartal. And I also learn Kartal speedily from him. And Ashish Rao, he is very calm and cool. He shares the prasadam, bring from home with all the devotees with simple with smile, and he is very tolerant. He does not say no to any kind of services. And the most important thing is all the devotees give a spiritual modes or spiritual talks in our material life. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. So, starting from, sorry if it's a mistake. So, starting from Ashish Prabhu, in my first, I have been shifted to voice for about 7 to 8 months, and starting from Ashish Prabhu, I always observed that he's very simple and he's very kind. Every time he he handles the thing very calmly, and I haven't interacted more, but just recently in Insta camp, I got an opportunity to uh, spend my time with Ashish Prabhu, and there was a great bond in between me and Ashish Prabhu from that time. And I know I also like to thank that always when he used to come from home, he used to share prasad with us, like mixture and prasad that he generally brings. Now coming to the Amarnath Prabhuji, it's a very amazing to me that he has a full of knowledge like diploma in mechanical engineering, now BTech in MME, and I think somewhat more knowledge he have in different fields like in mobile and in different types of field. He has a full knowledge in spirituality as per me, and he helps me to learn different types of spiritual things. He makes jokes, he cracks jokes to make my mind peace and all. Now coming to Pulkit Roji, he's very simple and he cooks very delicious foods. I have not eaten much, but whatever I've eaten, it is very delicious. Lil Proj, I'm grateful because in my floor, MC was being done by Amarnath Prabhu and Pulkit Prabhu. Due to them, I'm here. And some Prabhu once have said that due to God have selected some persons who generally practice Krishna consciousness, and I think due to you and Sridhar Prabhu and Jagan Darshan Prabhuji's mercy and as well as Lord Krishna's mercy, I am here and practicing Krishna's consciousness. And coming to Shantanu Prabhu, he is very determined and sometimes he scolds me because I generally neglect in spiritual activities. He guides me and I have seen that he's very calm. He very calmly handles a different type of situation. He has a proper note that which people do what time. He has a proper note starting from MMC times and till today. Uh, it's very amazing that the all four devotees, as Prabhuji have said, that without having seniors, they have brought we devotees like here. And I'd like to pray Lord Krishna that to bless you all and also to practice Krishna consciousness in further life. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisance from the first of all, I talk talking about the Ashish Prabhu. Because of Ashish Prabhu, I will come to this voice. And first of all, when in the first year Prabhuji came to our store and we are talking for the MNCs and we are ready. We are here happened. But first time we are not giving much interest. But Ashish Prabhu is so humble and so politely talk with us and convince the boys and this is going. And last thing I talk with talking about the Amarnath Prabhu. Amarnath Prabhu also very humble and always help us in different kind when there is any doubt. I ask him to Amarnath Prabhu and sometimes your Prabhu advice about the after you doing that we take talking about that. And at the talking about the Pulkit Prabhu also very calm and composed and always smiling in lecture. Pulkit Prabhu many times what problems is happening in Kisan. Prabhuji always help us. And during I have one incident, Prabhuji I have a cough and I asking for Pulkit Prabhu please make me some kadha and so that my cough is so Prabhuji make me so nice kadha and so that all devotees are eat and my cough is also going. And last one I put the Santanu Prabhu. Santanu Prabhu is the one main character of the voice of the there. Always Santanu Prabhu makes many things in the both. If you learn from the Santanu Prabhu how to manage both material and spiritual very dedicatedly, then learn from Santanu Prabhu. Always whatever mistake we had done, Prabhuji always give us to how to correct and always in the during the preaching time always Prabhuji said how to deal with the voice and how can you manage this situation. Always Prabhuji helps us. And I as my his CDP also not good Prabhuji tell how can you manage because this CDP is increasing not very hard. If you study good and practicing very well Krishna consciousness, then your study also very good. And always during my as a financial problem during the last time also I have a problem so that I looking for a loan problem. So Prabhuji helps me for loan in the bank and many traveling also. So thank you for helping me so much, Prabhuji, and making me into the Krishna consciousness. And I will pray to Lord Shiva. So all devotees are after the passing out doing the both spiritual progress very effectively and association with the devotees and grow in both material and spiritual also. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Actually, I have joined Jamari something, so I am not associated with every Prabhuji. Prabhuji, so I have actually मैं इधर सबका बात सुन ऐसा लग रहा है कि जैसे मैं बहुत सारा चीज मिस कर दिया हूँ वैसा लग रहा है late generated, actually starting with my son tomorrow, but I'm fairly enjoying the time. Starting from astrology, then मुझे कभी भी भूख लगता था शाम को कुछ भी दही खाने का मन करता था दिन से I told उससे to astrology to offer then and then he always helped me and he's also so calm, kind and I never कोई उनको गुस्सा करते हुए नहीं देखा ना ही कोई डिवोटीज को मैंने आज तक देखा and next हमारा program then I haven't literally so much approx 10 days so actually normal DT versus how to some performance वो कैसे करना है क्या करना है कैसे दंड प्रदान करना है कौन सा साइड क्या है ठीक है taught me and then we from this like so much in kitchen actually kitchen is so much hard to manage it. And usually if बीच में उनके थ्रू तो चिकन पॉक्स हुआ था तो नहीं थे बट देन मुझे मालूम था कि सब डिवोटीज मिलकर भी मैनेज करना बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल होता था उस टाइम किचन में then something through like our voice around like he managed everything cooking marketing DT works everything and all time सब कुछ टाइम पर होता था एक्चुअली नॉट लेट वो एक्चुअली स्टार्टिंग में उतना मालूम नहीं चला बाद में जब प्रोड्यूस स्टार्टिंग में 3 या 4 days के लिए गए थे देन क्या ना मॉर्निंग में उठना जल्दी ये सब मैनेज करना बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल हो जाता है बीच में ऐसा लगता है कि कितना सारा कैसे मैनेज हम लोग इतने सारे होकर भी मैनेज नहीं कर पा रहे थे
A small request from all of us to all the devotees. I know that you will be having a very busy lifestyle. After this, you will get some jobs, you will do everything. But small request, all have said that you never say no to anything. So don't say no to our request. जब भी कोई भी camp होगा, please attend and guide us in the camps. And whenever you get free time, you come and visit us regularly. We will make you feel very ecstatic. Whatever we can do, we will do. Please come regularly and please don't miss any camps. Whenever there. Thank you.
Let's start with the devotees. Now currently we have very less time. And we should not give very heavy advice to these devotees. They are very new. We should always tolerate and always try to speak very time bounded and also by name of God. Each devotee, when we are speaking, 2 things we have to speak. We have to speak about other 3 devotees. First, Tapas, then your Sapat. Okay. About other 3 devotees, you can speak. We'll start with Shantanu and end with Ashishto. So after that, we have last ending with a nice special videos made by our devotees. It takes half an hour time. It takes maybe 30 minutes to complete, start and end. So 1 hour if we end, how many minutes we can do? 4 devotees. So 10 minutes, 40. Right. So as quick as possible, try to complete. And we will have video session. And after that, special prasadam. Gupchup prasadam. Special ice cream. We'll start with Shantanu. Very good.
Tomorrow is also program, last thing. Tomorrow you will give special gifts for all students.
Really, totally, I am totally unqualified for everything and for sharing my journey. So let me start with prayers. Om Vishnu Padaya Vishnu 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 Vedanta Swami Narayan. Namaste Saraswati Deva Gaudavani Kuchelini Namaste Sindhavadi Dasya Kulasa Pancha Kalpatari Vesida Kripa Sindhu Devacha Paditana Paravadi Vishnu Deva Namaste. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Radha Saraswati Gaudavani Kuchelini. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama. Really, I feel very sad to share these things. Like 2 years back, I was in your place only. And today I am here. But actually, I never want to be sit here. You know why? Because it is very dangerous for you. When you realize after some days, you'll be out from your family, you'll be out from your family members, you'll be out from your near and dear ones like all of you. How you will feel? Imagine. Actually, Prabhu said, like, for me, it's very easy to get the things like what is going on his mind, what are problems he has. But you never know. I I never share my emotions to anyone. Like now you are seeing me as happy and smiling. But these voice devotees, these voice Indians, they are coming into my remembrance in such intensity that when I blink my eyes, na, these eyes are filled with tears. You'll never realize these things. What I got from voice that I never expected, and I am totally unaware of these things. What I got from voice, my family could not able to give these things. What I got, especially from Sudhanta Prabhuji and Jagdisha Mohan Prabhuji. I was very childish. Today also, like 2 years before, I was child only. Today I am child only. But that side was having a lot of capacity to take responsibility. That's because of you, Prabhuji. You have made me like a unusable ones to a usable one. So I was very grateful. Like even even I could able to sacrifice one life that will be lesser for me. That is the level of like uh but gratitude to all of you. Like everything has given by voice to me. Like I got good marks, I got good job, I got everything. I got good consciousness. I got good time management. I got good management skills. I got everything. That is because of voice only. My family members are very happy with me. I was the I am the only son, only child of my family. Like three women are dependent on me. They give full liberty. They give full freedom to me. But I was in my hostel days. I was like I will misutilize this freedom, and I have misutilized late in my first year. That's why I got lesser CGPA in my first semester. But somehow I got connected to the Prasad Prabhu, I got connected to Bibu Prabhu, Gautam Prabhu, Someswara Prabhu. Like they have did wonderful things in my life. Initially, I was like, this voice will never be like to my category. I was very much attached to money, and today also I am also attached to money. So, so somehow I got detachment from money because of voice. So that money attachment brings to voice. So I could not able to share my expressions. So starting from appreciating. So now what I am going to speak that no one have known these things. Like such statistics I will share. Like who did the most vessel washing, who did the most altar opening, who did the most temple cleaning, who did most of the voice services. That is Pulkit Prabhu. Dedication of Pulkit Prabhu. You know, like whenever someone remembers Santaluna, he has to remember Pulkit Prabhu. He has to. Without Pulkit Prabhu, there is no meaning of Santa. There is no meaning, literally no meaning. We were roommate only. At one time, we were discussing bad about voice. That we should not go to voice. Today, how times in this? When we meet now, only we think about how we can increase, how we can bring glory to voice. That is the transformation. You know what is the main problem of voice devotee? The main problem is that whenever they go to college, they will not get devotee assistance. But you know how much I am fortunate. 24 hours I am in devotee assistance. You know why? Because of Pulkit Prabhu. Pulkit Prabhu, I'm in same section, same group, everything is same, everything is same. Whenever some thoughts will come, like I should try to impress this girl, I should try to impress these things, I should try to this. But in my mind, no, Pulkit Prabhu is sitting next to me. So, like that much of like gratefulness to Pulkit Prabhu. He has helped me a lot, like in every aspect, like in voice services, voice fixing. You know, some of you might have thinking like I have done many things in voice. That is illusion only. Luki Prabhu has done most of the voice services. I was only going for fixing. He has to make the food. And he has to pack the food. He has to go to the fixing. And he was taking charge of many clothes. I'm not able to say all these things because it is a journey of 4 years. If you start to speak now, it will take 4 years only. Because every moment in our voice days, that is the story only. That much of pain and struggle. And we never got bewildered by these things. We got connected, we communicate, we help each other. That is the level of like it is said na, a friend is need, a friend is need. So that is critical. So now, how many of you want to be like Pulkit Prabhu? Everyone should like. Everyone should be like Pulkit Prabhu. That much of level of dedication. He has sacrificed his studies also. Now boys cannot like show their tears. That is the main problem. Next, coming to Amar Prabhu, I have made him run like anything. Like, marketing and accounting. Marketing has separate things, like he has to do all these things, and accounting, his main motto is to save the money. So these two things combining, managing, that will that will be like war only. Like someone wants to save money, someone wants to spend money. It will make war. And we have also misunderstanding. But he tolerated. I was not expecting that he will tolerate like anything. He has tolerated me a lot, and I was like a last year I was uh, like exploiting. I would share all the experiences with all of you. Like all of you are so amazing devotees, amazing devotees. Because of you, I got motivation to stay in my fourth year. You know, when I see your faces now, I feel like you are you're like my family members only. Jaya Prabhu, Subhash Prabhu, Tirupati Prabhu, all are everyone. I don't know what I am going to share now. That is a good one or not, because but I want to share one incident which I observed from Sudrajita Prabhuji. Like one thing, if one devotee wants to learn from one devotee, that the level of austerity, the level of commitment towards his guru, that we have to learn, like how brahmachari should be, how he should set example for the general. Like we had recently gone to Buranpur for book distribution. We were taking prasadam at getting late only every time. Like the level of once we so have gone to one grocer's house, and we are taking some normal things other than rice. So Prabhuji just requested rice to that grocer devotee, and somehow that grocer devotee uh, might have forgotten to offer the things. Like we are all like 8 to 9 devotees, and there are brahmacharis also included. But everyone takes that food, that without offering food, and thinking that obviously you are going to a grocer's house, they have tried to please you, they have prepared the food just to please you, and will you make them unhappy? Like you are not taking the rice, so they how they will feel? They will feel bad now. But Prabhuji stood firm that I have committed to my spiritual master that I will not take uh, uh, anything without offering. That I need to uh, learn from Prabhuji, and now because of Prabhuji's training, Prabhuji's guidance, Prabhuji's blessing, I am going to take decision from Maharaj. And there is a part that disciples should follow four regulatory principles and take only prasad. That from today onwards, like I can try the best that I should only take prasad only. I should only take prasad. Other than I will not take. Even though I will fast, that will okay, but I will not take anything other than prasad. And one thing I would like to say, like Jagdish Mohan Prabhuji, uh, I have troubled him like anything in camp time, in everything. Like one thing one should learn from Jagdish Mohan Prabhuji is that surrenderness to his superiors. Like I had an experiences when I was in my seventh semester. One devotee left voice. Okay. So when I was just dropping him at the hostel, he was sharing like something negative about voice, something negative about Jagdish Mohan Prabhu. Because you know, after staying some days, you need to make them force that you should leave, because we are having some planning that we should not make you be here with a longer period of time. So at that time, I called Prabhuji and told that Prabhuji, that fellow has something negative about voice and something negative about you. So at the next moment, what will be your reply? What he has told, that is a normal person reply, na? But what Prabhuji said, as he said anything about Subrajita Prabhuji, I was like shocked. I was like shocked. Such level of surrenderness, if I could get the drop now, I will consider my life as successful. Because previously I was very much involved in backbiting, blaspheming, all these things, fault finding, everything. That day my respect towards Prabhuji increased a lot. Right. And I would want to share many experiences with Devi Prasad Prabhu. Devi Prasad Prabhu tolerated a lot. Like I was asking like childish problem. Like for example, what if I join voice? I'll be a good personal. I cannot use slang language. That level of question I was asking to Devi Prasad Prabhu. And Devi Prasad Prabhu is 3 years senior to me. He had tolerated many incident with Arjun Prabhu, Sumok Vishnu Prabhu, Himanshu Prabhu, Vibhu Prabhu, Gautam Prabhu, Someswara Prabhu, many. Actually, in our voice, one thing is special, our brahmacharis not only exhibit good qualities. Our seniors they are not far behind from brahmacharis. I have seen many times that these seniors they are equally skilled like brahmacharis only. They have no attraction to Dhanam, Janam, Sundari, no attraction to receiving glorification. They just do service normal only. But we as a student, we want what? If I do the survey, I should receive some glorification. Previously, I was like this only. I should get the glorification. But after seeing my seniors I got totally changed in my opinion. Like I should follow these things. They have, they are not initiated also, and they are following all these things. Utmost level of surrenderness to this because they have got something from Krishna. That's why they are having this much uh, level of surrenderness to his superiors. And also Prabhuji's are very friendly. Even though they are very similar to us, they are like our father says, like them only. Still they have tolerated, they have listened to our childish problem. But like just like a child, he goes to his mother and he says like something childish. ये करो, वो करो, ये करो, ये करो. And how mother tolerated all these things. Like this, Rosie has tolerated. When we are having no seniors in our second year, third year, fourth year, Prabhuji personally said examples. Like you should do this type of things, you should do this type of things, this type of things. Prabhuji guide us like anything. Is it easy to being a senior to guide like this? This is very you need to be down to earth, like you should have some humility like this. Coming to advice, again, I am totally unqualified to advise. I am not that much reach to give advice, but because of Prabhuji's guidance, Prabhuji's training, I am not that much weak that I can give a suggestion to you all of you. Prabhuji has trained me. So one thing I would say are that one thing verse life can change your life. Just follow what your superiors has said, what superior has taught to you. Like there is one verse Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, whatever a great man does, commandment purpose. That more things are got rather than taught. Actions speak louder than words. So that things. Our seniors have taught us how you should be wake up before 4, how you should do altar opening, how you should do temple opening, how you should chant your rounds in the morning only, all the 16 rounds, how you should coming for the morning program every time, every day, not even a single day you should miss. I have many experiences. Like I have seen many devotees, they are not able to get up only. They're not able to get up only, and um, they come before me to morning program and sitting next to me chanting better chanting than me. I've seriously seen these things. They have chanted better than me. still they are in sick position. And after morning program, they were like just half day only. I've seen many examples. So how, what you are going to follow that matters a lot. Now in next 2 months, your juniors will come. One thing is that your seniors have set an example, and you just need to copy and paste it. That's it. No addition, no subtraction. That Prabhuji had trained us. No addition, no subtraction. Prabhupada took only one credit that I have never added anything, I have never subtracted anything. Whatever my spiritual master said, I just copy it and paste it. That is that one credit Prabhupada took. You can give credit for this only. So, like all of you are 10 devotees. You should take a department like in such a way that if someone see you, na, they will feel that this seva belongs to this devotee. This seva belongs to this devotee. Now we are hearing from Nayasara Prabhu. Someone see Nayasara Prabhu cooking himself. Someone see Satyajit Prabhu preaching himself. Someone see Jagdish Prabhu preaching. Someone see Pulkit Prabhu cooking. That you need to be like this. Someone sees you now, you will definitely remember that seva. This seva belongs to this devotee only. And prayers are like actually I am having a sense of feeling that you will not pray for me after some days. So better if you could pray now at least one round so that I can practice Krishna consciousness, or I can do some meaningful seva to my spiritual master, or to voice, or to bring glory to voice. So can you please stand one round now only? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. I am very grateful that you have chanted. Next, ambition. So, previously, I was very ambitious to accumulate money, to do business, to grow my business, to do everything, to do that thing, this thing. Uh, in my second year only, I have started ESE, Engineering Services Examination. That is one level next to GATE. So I was very ambitious that I should somehow I should get ESE, or at least GATE. So now my main ambition is that how to sustain this voice. So thing is that how I should be in Krishna consciousness. Like I'm not coming from a family who are already connected to Krishna consciousness. They have known nothing. Like they are very simple. Actually, my family members are very simple, very simple. My mother is very simple. She has not never like said come to home. She has given all the liberty that you should stay in voice. You should do services for Krishna. She never chanted any round. She never having any devotion to Krishna. But she allows me to do all these things. And my auntie, who is Bua, and she was like everything favorable to me. Like whatever you want, you do it. Okay, there is no restriction. There is no restriction. No restriction. Whatever you want to do, you do it. But please be with us. Please remember us whenever we call you. Please pick the call. And I was like, I hardly talk to my family once in a month. Hardly. My mother calls me like every Sunday, and somehow because of something, I could not able to attend that call, and that delays to next week. So that that was a sacrifice here that to me uh, for practice this Krishna consciousness, and I want to do some meaningful services. Like I was very much interested to manage like if I could get the opportunity to manage one voice, for to please. So I would be like I would be the most happiest person in the world. So I wanted to preach because I got everything because of preaching only. When I was in second year, like I have totally convinced that next year I am going to out. Pakka. Next year I am going to out from boys. So because of preaching, because of because of what cultivating the students, I got attached to boys. Whenever you involve in preaching, na, your sadhana will increase. That is compulsory. You will increase your rounds, you will chant attentively, you will do book reading because students will ask questions. Na? You will hear morning work, you will hear all the lectures. So, one of the classes I was hearing from Radhesam Prabhu, whenever you do preaching, na, who will be the most benefit? Who will be the most benefit? You only. Because if no one will become devotee, na, only one will become devotee. The one who is going for preaching. Okay. So everyone should do preaching. If you want to sustain in voice, na, just one thing, please. He will get attachment. If you get attachment to that student, na, student is staying in the voice. If you will stay in the voice, you will practice in the business, and you will get good result for him because if you will not get good result, na, that that uh, that boy will think that okay he is only having all these things, not practical maintaining all these things. So, is that the things you should please you should have then thanks okay what we can return like all of you have given a lot of love, care, affection. In return, I have nothing to give. I have nothing to give. Like you can give money in return of love and care. No, you can give uh, any wealth, anything, nothing. You can give nothing. Only thing you can give is time. Time you can give. Mother serves you with love and care. You can give time to mother. That will be like somehow that will be balanced. You cannot give money. You cannot give anything. So I would pray to Lordships that I have committed many offenses. So you might have seen me as innocent as like a child, but I am not innocent. Uh, I was a person like very straightforward. Somehow I used to blaspheme. Somehow I used to label against my seniors. Somehow I say no to services. Uh, Everything. But I want that you should forgive me because I am very serious about forgiveness. because, uh, because of my seniors' prayers, today I am in voice. The Devendra sir, Vivu Prabhu, and Gautam Prabhu, they had shared once, like we had prayed many times because they have not seen any teams of like interest to sit in this voice. Because I was very uncomfortable to voice. I will not sing to voice because of their prayers only. Today I am today what I am. That is because of prayers. So again, everything depends on your prayers. So if you pray for me, I'll I can practice peacefully. It's like a jet only. So our bhakti is like if someone prays for you, if someone having love and affection, you please some devotees, na, then your bhakti will be like a jet only. Otherwise, it will be like a bullock cart. If you do sadhana, if you do all these things. But if you don't have gratitude, if you don't have gratefulness, if you don't have pleasing mentality, if you don't have seriousness, then it is no use. That is only mechanical only. So again, I would pray to Lordships like Radha Kundiveri, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, Gaur Panchachatur, Skola Nisinde, Kursim Maran, Sarvaswami, Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, that they can bless me so that I can do some meaningful services to Krishna. some meaningful services to boys, some meaningful services to devotees. So I don't want to, after getting so much knowledge, I don't want to stay in this material world. That is the one realization I got from boys. I don't want to be in this material world because it is very, very dangerous. I have already felt all the pains, struggles, like, so I wish I could. So please forgive me. I have said many wrong things today. Sorry.
We pray first. Namo Vishnu Pada Krishna Krishna Gopal Srimati Bhakti Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauri Prachari Vishnu Swami Bhava Pashat Devi Pancha Kampati Vashak Pasan Devi Vashak Paripan Kavan Vishnu Devi Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. So before appreciating my three batchmates, I want to just glorify my progress. This to Prabhu and Jagdishwan. So I will bring some three special incidents. So first of all, when I just new to boys, just after I think 5 6 months, we are shifting that voice to this voice. Means that voice where that room owner was has cancelled to give us the room for rent. Uh, so we are cleaning. Means we are almost 2 to 3 hours. We are doing cleaning and we are very much tired. And Prabhuji was with us from the starting, and he was inspiring to do this, to do that cleaning, and to mop the hall. And lastly, that whole asbestos means the roof was about to be cleaned, and we said, and I said personally that Prabhuji, I think some worker has to be called and then we should clean. Then Prabhu said, no, we don't want to waste money in such a little matter. We can do it up only ourselves. So I was surprised in how he can do such a big thing. But then he pulled up a chair by himself only and climbed under by the cutter, iron cutter. He cut all the bars. You see these bars, now iron bars. He cut all the bars by himself only, no help, only by himself. And and he also lifted those asbestos, iron asbestos from the roof, and also the iron bars. Means I was surprised. What is this person? Is he superhuman or what? How a person can do such a large volumes of work by single-handedly. And the second incident is every time Prabhuji used to visit boys, he cleans whole of the garden just in a few hours, just like 1 or 2 hours. He used to clean all. He used to wear a little dhoti and he used to clean all the gardens. I was surprised. I was inspired a little bit that I will next time before Prabhuji coming to us, I will clean the garden. But I tried, but after cleaning such a small area, I became so much tired. And then I thought that this is not this is not in my hand. I cannot handle. This is Prabhuji's work, and he can do only by himself. And and third thing, Jagdishwan Prabhu, I want to say is that as Santan Prabhu always already said about Prabhuji's surrenderness. So every time I used to go to home, I used to take permission from Prabhuji. Prabhuji, can I go home? So Prabhuji used to talk with me almost about 30 to 45 minutes. Why I want to go? What is the matter? You come soon. And every day you send me how you chant, how many rounds you chant. I used to talk with him nicely, and I think okay, he will give me permission after 30 or 45 minutes. Better it take time, but better he give me permission. But after 30 or 45 minutes, he doesn't give me permission. He only tells that you call to Prabhuji and then take permission. What is what is the use of 30 45 minutes talking with you? So that is the surrenderness I learned from Prabhuji, that whatever the situation, he will always tell you to take guidance from your superior.
That is the person. Now, coming to my batchmate. So, first of all, I will tell about something to. The first time I visited Voice, I talked with him. I talked with him, Santanu too, and he's a very you know what, communicative person. Like he will communicate with you very freely, and he will never let you feel that you are very lonely, or you will never let you feel that you are somewhat outsider. He will let you feel very homely in this voice. And I used to talk with him a lot and ask him what is this, why are you eating without onion garlic, why are you not eating outside, and what is this offering, and what is this dandavat and everything. I used to not know everything, and he used to tell me everything, and he used to take me to some little books. He used to give me some Allison to small books. So third thing, I think I have uh, my father is a police officer, so I have never seen from a childhood more ideal person than my father. So I thought before coming to Voice, my father is the only adult person I will ever meet. But after coming to Voice, like Sudhishti Prabhu, Jagdish Mohan Prabhu, and Shantanu Prabhu, I was completely sure that I was an illusion. These persons are so matlab, ideal. You can follow him literally. You can blindly follow him. Like after Prabhuji, Sudhishti Prabhu and Jagdish Mohan Prabhu, Shantanu Prabhu is a very ideal person. He does his sadhana very profoundly. He does his morning program in the time. He does his chanting 16 rounds in the time. He takes his prasadam at time. He takes his the sleep at time. And you can surely follow him, and you will be in a very good path. Now coming to Pulkit Prabhu, as all of the seniors and Prabhuji, and you have also mentioned, he is a very good chef, and he cooks very nicely and delicious prasadam for all. And as you all know, my relationship and my bonding with him grows very stronger through the kitchen only. And small incident, I want to mention that uh, you said that I might be a good cook. I don't feel that. I may somewhat some make prasadam, but I'm always confused how much salt I have to put in every food item. But whenever I used to tell Pulkit, he used to tell that uh, when I take salt in my hand, it just feels right. जितना मैं चाहता हूँ उतना salt ही मेरे हाथ में आता है. So इससे पता चलता है कि how much cooking idea he has. So this is a very fantastic thing about Pulkit Prabhu. And now coming to Amanat Prabhu. So first of all, I want to beg the forgiveness because some incident, and I wanted this forgiveness to be asked later, but I find this forgiveness to be found in the earlier part of my session. So after some camp, we are coming. We came back to Voice, and I had to go back to home. And in the night, there was, I think, Tapaswini or some Tapaswini Express was there, and it was very late in the night. And I asked Amana to drop me, and he said, "No, I can go in such a night." And at the spur of the moment, I became very angry, and some incident happened, and we almost for a month never talked very freely, and there was some little bit of harassment between us. For that, I want to beg the forgiveness for him. Please, Prabhuji, please, Prabhu, I do not want to, did not want to literally hurt you, or, but at the spur of moment it happened. So please forgive me. Please forgive me. Yeah. So now, about my journey to Voice from the starting, I just want to say briefly that I was almost sure that I will not come to Voice because after Prabhuji said that I visited Voice and consulted with Jagdishaman Prabhu, and saw that this building is like that, and went to home and talked with my parents. My father is a very strict person, so he immediately said that all of the hostel boys are staying in hostel, and why are you sitting? You will have study problems. And I'm not in a position to argue with him because he's my father. So, but my mother and I are very close. I tell her every problem, and he said that you go, I will handle that. But for that, I am grateful to my mother that for her only I am only in this voice. Without her, I will not be in that voice. So uh, after so how I came into voice, it is a very uh, if you do not want to hear, but I want to say it because it is a very inspiring story for me only. If you derive some inspiration, it will be beneficial for you all. So after my JEE exam, I was very depressed and very lonely because my scores are very less because at that time Corona was there and I could not study, and there was no coaching institute were there, and we had to study online. So I was very depressed and online, very depressed and lonely. So at that time, somehow Krishna inspired me, and I left non-veg. First of all, I left non-veg, and I did not tell my parents that I left non-veg. Somehow I managed to convince that I'm leaving it for a temporary period of time. And by fortune, I have searched for the Bhagavad Gita in the online. And my friend suggested me that you buy this Bhagavad Gita. And fortunately, this Bhagavad Gita was by Srila Prabhupada only. So I did not. So, there is a saying in our Odia that poda not poda lagu bala no lagu bala but poda kita, and vallagu no vallagu tha pita, means you like it or not you read Gita, or you like it or not you eat bitter things like Kerala. So I bought that Bhagavad Gita, and after coming to hostel, I also continued it, not eating non-veg. And but due to my health reasons, I somewhat took non-veg after doctors had advised. But after this, we first year I entirely stayed in the hostel, and after moving to second year we are shifted to the new hostel, the Pula hostel. And there when the first month was miserable for me, it was very much miserable because the food was horrible, and the hygienic was very poor, and we were staying in the seventh floor, and my health was not very well, and I could not talk with my friends because they were accustomed with this with that situation. So, but some of my friends were good, and they said that we will discuss in the night, and we will find some place to find place other than the hostel. So we discussed at the night, and we some of them said that there is a Jagannath mess. So this voice is named as the Jagannath mess in the Google Maps, as you can see. So they say that you go to that place and talk with them. They have a very good vibration and experience there. So I was skeptical at the moment, but okay, I will go. So one of my friend from CC and I come to the hostel, and fortunately I could never forget that night because it was raining, and raining very heavily. But in that rain I came, and fortunately Prabhuji was giving class. So Santanu Prabhu, Pulki Prabhu, and that another Sitans Prabhu was there. And that day only our shifting of the hostel was going on, and every luggages we had in the previous hostel has to be shifted to the newer hostel. And my friend was calling, मतलब बार बार वो कॉल कर रहा था, जल्दी आ, तेरा सामान कौन उठाएगा, ऑटो आके पहुंच गया, ये सब वो करना है. But I registered him, but said just give me 1 hour and I will come back after an hour. And I attended Prabhuji's class, and that night I will never forget. I will never forget the taste of the sweet that Prabhuji gave me. And because of that, I shifted to voice. Uh, and uh, then the summer vacation happened, and after the summer vacation, I joined the voice entirely. So now, after the summer vacation, I want to say this some special incidents about Rajesh too and Himans too. So Himanshu was so humble that he brought my luggages, and he was in the fourth year. I could not forget him that a fourth year bringing my luggages to the voice. And Rajesh was very dear to us because he used to wake up us at every morning, And a special experience was that my two special experience I want to mention. There are numerable experience. First one is the Mayapur visit, first visit to Mayapur, because of the every morning darshan of Shri Shri Pansutya, Radha Madhav, Shri Shri Prahlad Nrsimha, and Shri 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 Srila Prabhupada was unforgettable. And the second experience was the first visit to NBCC. And I was mesmerized by the Darshanarti of Govinda Madhipurusam. I was mesmerized of the singing of that tune. And now coming to the advice, I'm a very fool to give you advice. I'm not in a position to give you advice. You are such wonderful Vaishnavas. But one incident I want to explain that once in a I think in a conversation one person asked to Srila Prabhupada that what if you find at the end of at the end of your life there is no Krishna? How will you feel? You have not led a very enjoyable life. You have not enjoyed very much. You are very religious life. And as always, Prabhupada gave a very crisp answer to him. He said that, what if you found Krishna at the last stage of your life? How will you feel? You have done so much in your life. How will you feel? Even I found there is no Krishna. At least I have led a religious life and life without sin. But how will you feel? You have made so many sins in your life. So this incident, you can take advice from that. At least be in this process. Never leave this process, and have in your mind this never give up attitude. And my ambition is that I have many more ambitions, but I believe that by doing it, I think it is better. But two of my ambitions I will take. My first ambition is that if I get an opportunity, I will build a better building for the voice. By this year end, I'm planning to place a large donation with my parents to the TUP Mayapur construction. And lastly, thanks. So I thank Radha and Krishna and all the acharyas in the Disciplic Succession, His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, to in this process and this opportunity and believing in me. Though I and lastly, it was never my intention to unknowingly I've hurt you. And so please forgive me. I beg forgiveness from all of you. You are all wonderful Vaishnavas. Thank you. I conclude.
I will start direct purification. Now coming to the Santana Prabhu. From the first year only, Santana Prabhu and I was the roommate. हॉस्टल में क्या होता है कि पहले जब मीट होते हैं तो क्या होता है क्रिकेट या तो इधर उधर होता है तो हम दोनों को क्रिकेट बहुत अच्छा लगता है टेस्ट मैन करके टेस्ट तो स्टार्टिंग से ही बॉन्डेस हमारा क्रिकेट से ही स्टार्टिंग होता है हमारा रूममेट से तो उधर से ही हमारा बॉन्डेज स्टार्ट होता है हॉस्टल लाइफ में बताना नहीं चाहता I am here because of the Sapat Prabhu and the Dishan Prabhu. The Sapat Prabhu is the main pillar of our verse, and Sapat Prabhu is the right hand of Jagdishwar Prabhu and Siddhartha Prabhu also. And then coming to the special quality and special part, Sapat Prabhu nicely deal with the junior and nicely train the junior. Then he was highly dedicated to short voice and he is strict in service and he is focusing time and he is focusing bhakti. I do not want to hold it then assist Prabhu. Probably highly detached person. Then Access Pro was highly deep in spiritual knowledge. डिलीवरी मतलब किचन में कुछ सेवा होता है तो आशीष प्रभु मेरे साथ पहले आते थे और, हाँ, आशीष प्रभु also highly dedicated to voice all of you know that उस जगह बिल्डिंग खाली होते हुए भी आशीष प्रभु ऊपर सोते हैं ठंडी के टाइम में भी तो जब स्पेशल क्वालिटी ऑफ आशीष प्रभु then coming to the number two in voice life um, बाकी लोगों को छोड़ के पहले अमर प्रो के साथ मेरा बॉन्डेज बहुत अच्छा था इसलिए अमर प्रो के बारे में अमर प्रो के बारे में बोलना नहीं चाहता डायरेक्ट कंट्रोल fast experience once you know that with the program short tomorrow um I was very much inspired from his association and I was very much inspired from his serving and his serving to him personally. Second special experience with Sundar Chand program. Sundar Chand program. Continuing the third special experience. Third special experience. My good visit and this is also a special. Every day there is special experience.
First, because unable to express the attitude towards all the boys now. But I know they having lots of memories and although he unable to express, but we having lots of love towards the juniors and batchmates and prodigies. So I will start and with the prayers.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Time is very less, so मैं ये जो मूवमेंट को चेंज करना चाहता हूँ, थोड़ा स्लो मूवमेंट को थोड़ा हिप्पी मूवमेंट में कन्वर्ट करना चाहता हूँ। जैसे कि but before coming to the business, I never got opportunity to glorify Prabhuji's in my life. But today I'm not qualified to glorify also. Such a backbenchers in spiritual life, you can say. But we have to gain inspiration from all the Prabhuji, like Sudhir Prabhuji. Extraordinary, I will say in one word. मतलब सरेंडर टुवर्ड्स सीनियर्स, तभी मतलब respectfulness and surrender towards seniors, and वो मतलब उतने बिजी रहते हैं, बट हमारे के लिए टाइम निकाल के आते हैं पुणे से, मतलब उनके साथ मिलने के लिए बहुत लोग लाइन में रहते हैं, बट वो हमको टाइम देता है, हमको उनका इम्पोर्टेंस शायद ही ना पता हो, जिसको पता है वो आ रहे हैं उनके पास, बट हम कभी मतलब वो उनके पास ना, मैं रिपोर्टिंग में थोड़ा वीक हूँ, इसलिए मतलब टीएनएस के वजह से मैं प्रभु जी का पास मतलब ज्यादा बार गया नहीं, कुछ भी होता है तो मैं जल्दी से प्रभु के पास जाता हूँ। वो डेलीगेट कर देते सुबह सुबह प्रभु के पास। And, if I tell about Jagdish Prabhu, this previously told that I never used to complain, but I used to complain many times, but yet tolerated. And प्रभु जी मतलब स्पिरिचुअल हेल्प करने, स्पिरिचुअली हो मटेरियली हेल्प करने में आगे रहते हैं। जैसे कि स्टडीज में भी हेल्प करते हैं, और स्पिरिचुअली कहीं से भी कुछ गाइडेंस लेना हो तो आगे रहते हैं, कहीं घुमाना हो गया हम लोग को, जैसे वृंदावन कैंप हो गया, मेरे को कुछ आइडिया नहीं, बट वो चाहते हैं कि मतलब कैसे सबको घुमाएं हर जगह, तो एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ मेरा ग्रेटिट्यूड, बट आई होप अंडरस्टैंड। प्रभु जी आगे रहते हैं, मतलब किसी भी चीज को हेल्प करने के लिए बहुत आगे रहते हैं, और ऑलवेज दे यूज्ड टू टेल लाइक यू यू हैव टू रिपोर्ट, बट मैं थोड़ा वीक हूँ रिपोर्टिंग में, वो कर नहीं पाता, बट ट्राई करूँगा मतलब आगे जाके रिपोर्टिंग में। और if I coming to the my basements, and all are far better than me. I am nothing, and मैं जब आया था वॉइस में, मेरा कुछ स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज ज्यादा कुछ नहीं था नहीं, उस टाइम आशीष प्रो, संतन प्रो, पिल्की प्रो, इवन मैं चैतन्य महाप्रभु को भी जानता नहीं था, वो मेरे को पूरा एक्सप्लेन, बिकॉज मैं कुछ कैंप अटेंड नहीं किया था, ना एमएमसी ना कुछ, में डायरेक्ट ऐसे चलते हैं, कहाँ पे मेरा दोस्त बुला रहा है जाके रुकते हैं, कुछ कीर्तन वगैरह होता है मेरे लिए तो अच्छा है, तो रुकते हैं, मतलब कैंप में आते हैं, फिर वॉइस देखते हैं, फिर शिफ्ट होते हैं, बट मैं डायरेक्ट मन बना के आगे था, रुकूंगा, रुक गया, फिर मेरे को नॉलेज था नहीं, बट ये लोग मेरे को गाइड करते 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 पूरा चैतन्य प्रभु कौन है, मतलब बहुत वीक था मैं स्पिरिचुअली, ये लोग मतलब कुछ भी इम्प्रूव मेरे मेरे में ला पाए। आई विल बी ग्रेटफुल फॉर होल लाइफ टू दिस थ्री डिवोटी, एंड coming to my batchmates, Ashish Prabhu, such a renounced person I ever seen. He having lot of opulence, but he forgot everything and living simple life.
having lots of spiritual knowledge you can gain from him. Take guidance from Ashish Pro. Um, having lot of interest towards spiritual things. And I will ask for the from Ashish Pro. I have done more mistakes, but forgiveness. I hope he will forgive. And coming towards Santan Pro, he was very best friend since when I come to uh, was I used to interact with these three devotees, and they helped me a lot in practicing spiritual life and in my study also. These are after the coming towards Pilki Pro. Um, he's a combination of both brother and friends. It's the best combination. Brother and both brother and friend come in. I can see within Pulkit Pro. Uh, I uh, I survived because of Pulkit Pro in work and sevas given by Prabhutis that binds me in the sustaining verse life. Because of seva, I got attached to this spiritual life. Like doing seva, I got attached and kirtans and everything. I have unable to express lots of gratitude, but time is very less. So, coming towards special experience, uh, in camp, I having lots of experience and boys life, but the time is very less. So, I'm coming to the advice. I am unable to, non-qualified to give advice to your such a constant Vaishnavas. All the second year, all the uh, juniors are more than me. And coming to the prayers, I will pray to Sri Radha Krishna. And so the question is, nothing they want, and to um, the all the things that I can give power to practicing Krishna consciousness, right? And coming towards my ambition, I will sure I will sure reach first of my family, after that society, and if I getting opportunity more than that also. Um, and I will be ready for any seva for boys and coming towards hence I will be always grateful to this voice like to give me this spiritual learning uh, जो कि मेरे को शायद ही नहीं मिलता था तो मैं एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पाया हूँ बहुत सारा चीज थैंक यू
Direct coming to the advice. Please regularly come to the morning program, especially that activity. And try to complete your round in morning program. Special thing is cooperate with yourself and cooperate with yourself and cooperate with your classmates for the proper mission and doing our mission. Then coming to the prayers, please forgive me if I commit any offense knowingly or unknowingly. I will pray for advancement in Krishna consciousness for everyone and provide mercy, especially which goes to and the Sarvapuri. coming to that ambition, I like to work and support my best in any financial condition and any condition. And in every possible way I can help. Then in future, if possible, or I will try to make a temple for can do this and bring more and more people. I will make temple. Then I express my gratitude to us for giving me the valuable lesson session so that I can join in his fun and select program in Sapat. Thank you.
Nice opportunity to hear from them. They are also first time, they also don't know how to express and everything, but they are not like session giving and everything in front of all of you. They have expressed very nicely. And we are very grateful to them for their contribution. It's a wonderful way. And they are passing out with very lordships of Venkateshwar Balaji and Shri Prabhupada, bless them, Sita and Lakshmi, everyone. Bless them all. They have better future. And reach nicely. Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. So why some things like very important things? We thank all devotees who are very nicely decorated for their seniors. You know, like Tapas, and so many devotees, lot of time they have spent making this wonderful work. Decorating of his board, taking printouts, and taking photos. We should always take photos, good photos about other devotees. Should always inspire. So we thank all devotees who have taken nice Tapas, Sapat, so nice drawings they made. Right? So we will be very grateful for them. We thank God by loudly once chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Even though second year, no boys are actually and everybody did really nice. Send off as a Tapas Sapat festival. And we are going to give special prizes tomorrow for all these devotees. Why we come from so long from Pune to here is that, see, our Vedic culture in Odisha and Bengal are so nice. So we should protect this culture. So our culture is so valuable culture. This culture, we should see how many boys are in voice and how many boys are in hostel. How many boys are practicing modern life? You know, I'm hearing from last 2013, 14, I'm hearing every day they are in all, every day they give knowledge. So we should stop that. Always try to teach, give facility to Krishna consciousness, many youths. And everybody should give an opportunity to practice Krishna consciousness, happy life. There is no wrong in getting good marks, good jobs, right? Or make good money. They can give us also. But practicing Krishna consciousness, chanting body name, gives us strength. And we should make more and more centers like this, and preach wherever we are. It's not like the only voice, any ISKCON temple, wherever we go, we should dedicate a restore and make devotees by ISKCON. So it should give maximum people to get opportunity. Should increase the population of devotees. So this is one reason we come here. So and there is no wrong in getting good marks, good jobs, get all the, everybody should get nice jobs. And we should make our family, mother, father also happy. Give opportunity to everybody to practice this Krishna consciousness. We have to just, the only thing is, we have to chant 16 rounds for the political schools. So we should stay together. Without chanting holy name, we cannot stay together. It's impossible. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hello, Master, Master, Master. So please help this moment to go ahead with a nice sincere devotees. So we'd like to see the videos. Guys,
We chant more on and every day we do aesthetic, then that is a fear maybe fall down or maybe down.
there is no fall down for Krishna consciousness. Wherever we stop, we will start from there. Krishna forgive all devotees, but Vaishnava Prajna.
Always aesthetic में रहना अच्छा है.
We should be always happy devotee is the best devotee. So we should be happy in Krishna. Always be this way. So Krishna is always this way. It is devotees. Always we are dancing, feasting, nice festivals. But no sense gratification, not waiting for regulated principles. Should not encourage, should not do masti mazak with that. And the green zone with that. मस्ती मजाक में दूसरे डिवोटी को अपराध नहीं करेंगे. ठीक है. So we'd like to see here, we'd like to see the videos made by our devotees. Every devotee. When we are making, we should make a movie about every devotee. Who is practicing nicely Krishna consciousness. We should make a book, write a book also. How the devotee is living, how much difficulties he faces. Like Prahlad Maharaj is there in the Bhagavata. Here, Dhruv Maharaj, all difficulties and how they are practicing still, that has to be recorded. So it's a small token, but it should be very nice. You can switch off the lights and you can see the. We should make every devotees should make other people, whoever is passing out, before they pass the second year, third year, 5 year, photos, videos, we should make nice collection and should make for every devotee. Huh? Okay. Hare Krishna. Then switch off the fans. What do you mean to do?
बहुत टाइम दिखा रहा है.
वीडियो में कन्वर्ट नहीं किया था.
हाँ 5 मिनट 4 मिनट.
इतना टाइम 5 मिनट अभी तक किया नहीं.
नहीं वो डाउनलोड हो गई होते होते 900 MB का है.
So I'll do Shan Kirtan for 5 minutes. Before that, they will make all videos available. Okay. So Shan Kirtan will do.
3 मिनट.
Bye-bye. Krishna Krishna Hare Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namaste. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Vicharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Shatari Shatari Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
The lotus feet of our spiritual master are the only way by which we can attain pure devotional service. I bow to his lotus feet with great awe and reverence. By his grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and obtain the mercy of Krishna.
Nitai guna mani, nitai guna mani, nitai guna mani, ani premelo vachalo. ये गाना नहीं बना रहे यहाँ पे स्पेशल लाइन होती है हाँ पूरा बोल के चल ये कंट्रोल कर लिया यहाँ पे गाना धुलाई हो रहा है धुलाई के बाद उसका बॉइलिंग होगा
अरे वो कहाँ ना डरे
Guys, कौन
देखो कंट्रोवर्सी कंट्रोल पता नहीं होगा तो हमें डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक भेज You can like, share, and subscribe. The Instagram or DM me or otherwise contact international for further contact. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
संकीर्तन की देव की की Tapas Sapat 2025 की की Final last tomorrow prizes will be there. That is for shorter video. Hare Krishna. You can take nice photos of decoration and store.